Hello and welcome. Well, if you've already been on there 3 times, I do apologise. I think we've sussed it. I hope so. Anyway, I haven't. Oh, excellent connection! Oh, fantastic, fan-dabby-dozy. I had to reset the actual router and play my aerial because we're on a 4G system here, so we haven't got any cable or anything like that, and generally, yeah, fingers crossed, generally it's actually quite good internet, more than usual, more than, yeah, that's fairly good. It's we often get around about 80 megabits per second download and about 15 upload, and that's enough. I just tested it and it's 11 upload, so we should be okay. And it says an excellent connection, so thank God again. Thank God for that. Oh my God, that's thrown me. I need a coffee or something stronger. God. Oh dear. Breathe, Marcus, breathe. Now who? Ah, damn it. If anyone's just come on and watching the replay, what have you, well then, we just had a bit of an issue regarding streams. We crossed the streams, we did. And the upload connection was so slow. This is the third attempt, I think, is it? Or fourth? I don't know, whatever it is. It's, yeah, but we're back. Anyway, Marine Le Pen. Oh my giddy aunt, she's a one, isn't she? She's not nice. I don't think she is anyway. She's not my cup of tea. No. And she's tried all sorts of things to improve her image, such as sack a father in 2015 and stuff like that. And then what she do? She then gets Steve Bannon involved. So, yeah, I hope we've got people start returning. Crikey, yeah, I do hope. Yeah, cheers for that. So Simon says 55, hello there. Chris Fisher, Madmonk 33, 40 Coast. Oh, Ginger Giraffe, third time. Oh, it's a charm. It's worked now. It seemed there must have been a glitch in my router. So we have a bit of an odd system here. Basically, we've got our router and it goes to like 2 directional aerials and they face directly to the antennas, cell towers. So it's a 4G system. And generally, it's really good. And, yeah. But not today. No. There's a problem. So, yes. Oh yeah, I was saying it was here, wasn't I? Sparkfly, hello there. Happy Easter to you too. Joe Merrill says, I didn't even started on my Marie Le Pen ramble. Please do. Please do. And Timothy Simpkins, yeah, we're back. Sorry about that. I do feel a bit embarrassed by it, but I was out of my hands. But it does say, I've got an excellent connection. That's what it says over there now. About blooming time. I tried moving the router because we've got a repeater thing. I moved that closer to the office. Ideally, it will be on hardwired, but that involves putting a cable and dangling it through the living room. No, not really. Oh, God. Who else have we got here? Oh, Tim Bellum and Vertigo. Le Pen is horrible. She is so horrible. She's got president. She's got history. And she's got a horrible father. Oh. What was it? Jean-Marie? Anyway. So outside of Paris... Yes, I'm starting again. Outside of Paris, the overall impression is that the French people are looking for a change. And mainly just for change's sake. And, well, serving presidents historically have had a difficult time to get themselves re-elected. And some felt that Macron, Emmanuel Macron, well, he's left it a bit too late. Oh. But it's funny, though. They think that, yeah, he's growing in the polls. He hasn't really campaigned. No. I suppose, really, all intents and purposes, your time in office is your campaign, really. I suppose. I've got to love him. He's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. There's like any prime minister. But at least seeing Alexander Boris the Fifth Johnson, the... God. Yeah. Now I've remembered I ain't got my Watsits in my ears. I better put my Watsits in. I can't hear what's going on. Yeah, so, anyway, Emmanuel Macron, he's in the lead with 27.8% of the vote, and that's obviously a poll, and he's married to his teacher. And there's Marine Le Pen, and she's got 23.1%, and she's a daughter of, well, Jean-Marie Marie Le Pen. And he's a far-right fascist, to be honest. Anyway, Marine Le Pen, then you've got Jean-Luc Mélenchon, he's got 22% of the vote. But who the fuck is he? Is he just another French Corbyn? I think it's a French Corbyn. Anyway, the election system in France, well, it's not a monarchy, no. No, not anymore. Because a load of French geezers, well, they did what, well, we should do in the UK. We need a revolution. Well, there were 12 there's still 12 monarchies in Europe. I don't know if I'm 100% right on that, but I think there's about 12 out of 51 widely recognised nations, and 45 of them have their capitals in Europe. So there's 577 members of the National Assembly that are elected using a two-round system with single-member constituencies. Now, to be elected in the first round, the candidate is required to secure an absolute majority of votes cast, and also to secure votes equal to at least 25% of the eligible voters in the constituency. Oh, hello, Sebastian. Oh, the dog's come to see me. I've got my treats. Oh, okay. All right. It's giving me the look. I can't resist. Oh, you're so sweet. No, come on. Oh, don't kick that over. So clumsy. Do you want that? Do you want that? Do you want that? Do you want that? Come on in. Come on, Sebastian. Up. Oh, okay. Oh, ow, with my fingers. Right, fair. There you go. Look, that's as far as he goes, just for a trick. So, and voting in France is generally as a paper-based system, but they've also got machines now as well in some of the cities. And each registered voter will receive an envelope in the mail containing every official candidate's platform and as many ballots. Now, small pieces of paper inscribed with the candidate's name. As there are candidates, from 8 a.m. on election day, registered voters, they head to their assigned polling places, a bit like in the UK, I suppose, and often a local school, to cast one of the ballots received by mail. Oh, so it's quite similar. Anyway, Marine Le Pen. Oh, God. Well, she's 53 years old now. I suppose she's not as old as, well, Putin. Oh, I hope. Anyway, one day he might be gone. 53-year-old Le Pen's father. Well, she chucked him out in 2015, and John Marine. Well, he never came close to power. Her father, and he would not have known what to do with it, even if he did. To be honest, that's the consensus. Now, his rise on Electra was basically to be a political disruptor. It sounds a bit like what happened in the 2016 EU referendum with all the numpties. They put the cross in the wrong box. That's what they did. And it's all, well, it's caused a bit of a problem, hasn't it, for the UK? But you know what some people say.
Welcome to the Brexit, sir. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
I love that Dutchman. Now, his surprise, in 2002 victory in the first round, it had well, little to do with support for the far right. It just happened. It's just the situation that he was in. I suppose there wasn't much opposition. But I want to base this on a article that was in the Guardian, and obviously I'll jump about from that to various other bits and pieces I found, and I thought this was quite important, really, and it kind of explains a lot. And this was in the Guardian, like I say, Marine Le Pen plans for post-Brexit treaty is ignorant and dangerous. So I'm just going to take a deep breath and I'm going to jump right in. Oh, I just did. Okay. Oh, I I'll boot that old like button. Oh dear. Oh, we got most people back. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, I thought I lost everybody then. I'm sure some people didn't. So, let's just see what you're saying first before I carry on, so I can keep up with the chat. Oh, show that. Is there anything else I've missed up here to show? No, that's good. Good. When the UK elect a new queen, are you Tim Ballard? Are you referring to when we did our live show this morning with our collab with Max Respect, Political X, and Tim, Professor Tim? He was a character. I liked him. He was in UKIP. That's quite a nice banter going on there. I thought it was quite good. More dogs, yeah, whatever. And number 3, Heidi High, and Verticu. So scroll down here. And Chubby Morph. Howdy there. Howdy. Don't forget, boop the old like button. Bacon. Mushrooms on the tea, not the soup. It's usually a good idea. You don't want to put mushrooms on your tea. Unless they're magic mushrooms, and you boil them up and get your acid out, I suppose. I wouldn't know because I've never done it, but... the worst politicians ever. Le Pen, Boris Putin, Trump, Sunak, Patel, Nigel Farage. They're all garbage. I think you're right there, Mello. Yeah, Mello. Yeah, that's a good point there. He's still got his caps lock on, though. What is wrong with so many people that they see people like Boris, Trump, Le Pen, Putin, etc. as good options? I just don't understand, Arctic Bag, and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. How can somebody like that run a country for the people when all they're doing is stealing from the people? And that's pretty much what Marine Le Pen appears to have been doing. Well, if you're talking about EU funds, they're people's funds again, aren't they? As a contribution made by each member state, and each member state get their money from the people. So it's taxpayers' money. So she's stealing from the people. I may be an evil warlord trying to take over the world, says Duke Vengeance. But even I hate fascists. To the pits of the Tartarus with you. Oh. People do not understand because the media have them so misinformed, says Chris Fisher. Exactly true. And they wouldn't know the right choice to smack them in the faces. I know it sounds really demeaning, but I do find that a lot of people don't follow the news for a start, then, or what's going on around them. They just want to feed their families. I get that. But a lot of people are just not capable of learning. They just aren't. And they all get together, don't they, in their Weatherspoons with their pint, with their little round bar tables and that, and they're splashing their pint about and wobbling about and what have you. And putting the world to rights, pretty much with fascism. Send them all back. Sink the little dinghies, that's what they go. Go and get the old, go pretty, get the old, your little jet skis and just whiz over the top of them. That'll get rid of them. They won't come back. You'll just scare them off. But no, she's doing that by sending them all to Rwanda instead. What? I have to up the quality. It says the penis plans for post. What? What? Okay. Oh, I see. I get you now. Oh, the apostrophe. Yeah, you better do that, mate. You better up that quality. And let's just bring it back there. Many people still need authority figures in their lives. They stay as children, says number 3. Very true. In spoons. Oh, God, yeah. Pop the Ping, Tim Martin, spoons. Spending their gyro more like that. Yeah, well, when I used to work in our building game, and the people used to work for me, most of them are really good, but occasionally you get somebody who don't really stay with very long because you have to kind of get rid of them. They just basically, whatever they earn during the week, it is just going into Wetherspoons and places like that. They just drink. And I had one guy, he came into work and he was plastered, absolutely plastered. And I didn't realise, I bumped into him into Sainsbury's, and he had a carrier bag, and it was full of that white cider stuff, that white line and stuff, the stuff that gives you a headache. Yeah. That's disgusting. But yeah, and anyway, I had to take him home. I just couldn't have him work with me like that. Obviously not. It's just, I don't think. So yeah. Cheers, Lee Corn. Hello, buddy. Hope you're well. Oh, no, I see the Barstool conversation has some really bad press. It's actually worth sitting on a bar stool and speaking with people. Though I agree, but there's kind of, well, there's a picture that's been painted, isn't there? And I've seen it. I before Brexit, I did used to go into Wetherspoons, whether it be a big breakfast or something like that, you know. And then I came to my senses when I realised who owned it and what was he like. Oh my god! And Brexit, obviously. So yeah, sad Boris, sad Patel, treating refugees like commodities. Well, yeah, it's pretty much selling them, you know, human trafficking. Well, I was saying it was like slavery, wasn't it? But it's, someone mentioned about trafficking. It is literally trafficking. Incredible that the Le Front includes as such a strong movement. Well, it's a Front Nash. Is it the Front National Party originally, or National Front, or something, or Front? Anyway, and then she changed the name, didn't she? The Rassemblement or something like that. It's just anyway, we'll get into that in a minute. So anyway, where was I? Let's bring this back up. I can see what I'm doing. So. So we're on to that article. That's what's doing. I got distracted. I got myself distracted, didn't I? Anyway, Le Pen's plans for post-Brexit treaty, ignorant and dangerous. Now, this is by Peter Ricketts, former UK ambassador. He basically says that the presidential hopeful's plans would completely isolate France. I happen to agree. There's one thing I'm going to mention before I get into this, and it's submarines. Let's just get rid of that. I've already done it once. Let's come back again. Submarines, for a start. You know, you can't trust any alliances. Anyway, Marine, not with Alexander Boris Pfeffel Johnson, no, you can't. And Marine Le Pen's plan for a new partnership with post-Brexit Britain is dangerous for France, ignorant and completely misunderstands the basis of British alliances. Now, Peter Ricketts, the former UK National Security Advisor and UK Ambassador to France, has told The Guardian. Oh, okay, sounds a bit personal. Now, he said that the far-right presidential hopefuls' proposals represented a plan for French isolation from its main strategic partners, the US, Germany and the UK. In her defence manifesto, Le Pen held out the hope of a restored Lancaster House Treaty, the Franco-British Defence Cooperation Treaty, first signed in 2010, and underlined this by illustrating her defence plans with a picture of the Union Jack. Oh, gee, the butcher's flag. Or was it a butcher's apron? No, butcher's apron. And the tricolour flags. Now, I might have mentioned this before, but I happen to know where the original tricolour is. You know, the French tricolour. Well, the British took it in the Battle of the Nile. Well, I know where it is because my son's got it. Not personally. He works for the Norfolk Museum Service and they've actually got it in their stores. And it has actually been in the Eastern Daily Press, I believe. So you can see it's also inside the church there. And St Andrew's Hall. And the pictures they were taken with a drone. And the guy, because I fly drones, and the guy was flying the drone inside. There's no GPS connection. He obviously couldn't fly the drone. He crashed into the curtains and landed on top of this flipping artifact. And it's huge. This flag is huge. It isn't like one of the ones like the old Tories that hanging behind them. Oh, I need a flag. That's got hanging behind them. No, it's massive. This thing is absolutely massive. So yeah. So anyway, so Lord Ricketts described her proposals as ignorant, superficial, and completely misunderstanding the basis of France's cooperations with her allies. It is a recipe for disaster for France. Now, he said that it is a lingering assumption in her proposal that Brexit Britain will be a natural ally for a nationalistic Le Pen France. But the things that she wants to do it's just barbaric. Now, one thing that obviously has been spoken about before, that was in a previous manifesto regarding Brexit. And now the French, no, we don't want Brexit. I know that some people still do, but on the whole, they don't want that. Because they see how bad it is in the UK. And could you imagine Brexit in France? Considering the geography of France, where it's positioned amongst all the other EU member states sort of surrounding it, apart from obviously on the west coast. It would be a complete and utter disaster. How the hell would France manage its borders now? I can't see it. I really can't see it. Luxembourg. Where's my coffee gone? That's over here. So anyway, she wants Brexit. I know she's saying she doesn't now, but she'll soon that'll soon come to the blinking surface again. It's all about a nationalistic regime. The death penalty. That's another one that she said, oh, maybe not now, but she'll bring it back because she does have support for it. I wonder if they give it for fraud. Get that, yeah, maybe she get that for fraud. That'd be quite handy, wouldn't it? One way of getting rid of herself. And obviously a severe immigration policy. Things like if you commit any kind of crime whatsoever, and I'm not talking about obviously severe crimes like murder, for instance. Crocky, yeah, get rid of them, lock them up. Rape and whatever. But no, we're talking about relatively minor crimes. If you get a criminal record, that's it. You're out. You're gone. That's what she wants. If you're a non-French national, so it's kind of got this French first attitude, which is, it's fine in some aspects, but it doesn't work. Not like in the UK, France also needs immigration. We're not making babies like we used to, not even here in France. No. One thing, there's the higher levels of low sperm count. I'm sure I could contribute to that, but low sperm count. Some sort of mentions before actually had the videos about it, and some scientists are saying that by 2045 we are looking at probably infertility. I don't think that's a real issue for me anyway. I probably won't be here, but but it's not good for the human race, is it? So we need people. We definitely you need people. Well, UK. We've got low unemployment. Oh, it's so great. We've got low unemployment. It's got low unemployment pretty much because, well, you've got a shortage of people. Crying out for people. The problem with that is when you have low unemployment, not everyone fits, like a glove in every single career path, do they? One person's going to be suitable for that job and someone else is going to be suitable for that job. But you might be good at that or you might be good at that. You can't just, we've got so many millions unemployed, we've got to shove them in every single place. Well, yeah. The only kind of jobs I get would be sweeping floors in some sort of factory somewhere. And, it's a bit of an issue. We need people. So immigration is very... Oh, yeah, my granddad, see? It's very important. So, she also said she wanted to abolish... This is quite a scary one, actually. Abolish same-sex marriage. She wants to cut, obviously, benefits. She wants to cut for non-French nationals. Healthcare, even. And housing. It's all to do with, all to do with this French nationalistic idealism. She's this kind of dreamy world that she's got in her little world, in her head. She's anti-abortion. I wonder if that's like, well...
I think it's rather uplifting.
Yeah. I wonder if it's anything like what he said about, what was it again now? even if they've been raped. That's what Jacob Rees-Mogg believes. And she's in debt to Putin. Well, to Russia, to a Russian company. Should be an absolute disaster for France. You can't get away from it. And then you got NATO. She wants to leave NATO. How the hell would that work? She's a bit, well, she's forgetting stuff, isn't she? Why is NATO, there's her threat, parrying up to Russia. And she seems to forget the fact NATO's there because of the Cold War, pretty much, and the threat of Putin. You know? So it's just, anyway, so... And she keeps doing these strange things, don't she? You know, it's just, a Jewish group affiliated with the French presidential candidate Marine Le Pen is, well, it's accused of making gestures or by white supremacists would make. I think that's on Twitter here. Nope, not that one. There you go. So, a Jewish group affiliated with the French presidential candidate Marine Le Pen's national rally called on her to remove the campaign posters in which she is making a gesture used by white supremacists. So I didn't even know this. Yeah. It's almost like it's a secret. Yeah, it's kind of like a secret handshake. It's like, you know...
And tremendously wet.
Yeah, like Donald Trump's golden showers. I wonder if that was a secret handshake too. Maybe. So, anyway, we'll pop back into here to see what you're saying. Oh, Mano. She's a mad, racist, super 11. I think you're probably right there. Oh, hello, Glasgow. Sorry about buddy. I had to restart the stream again, but I restarted my router and everything, and now it says I've got an excellent connection. That's what it says. I hope it's not buffering at all. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I'm probably bad, but anyway, I hope it's good. So, I would like to think of all married couples were having the same... Yeah, okay, fair point there, Diassi. Very good. I was referring to the political influence of those countries. Okay, what's he referring to? Putin may be struggling in Ukraine, but he is winning in the politics of the UK, France, Hungary, and the USA. He's got too much digital influence. It's not just a here and now. It's what's been going on for a very long time. It's just I mentioned my neighbour before, but Caroline got to the point now she daren't go round there now. But she gets over her tablet. So do you want to see the evidence? Okay, no, I don't want to see the evidence. I know what the evidence is. And it's because she's a well, she blames the EU. She blames the West for what's going on in Ukraine. And she blames Ukraine. And she reckons Vladimir Zelensky is a fascist. Oh no, Nazi, sorry. He's a Nazi. His parents were victimised and by the Germans, the Nazis, sorry. Death penalty is forbidden in the EU. Well, that's why you'd have to have a Brexit, isn't it? So I want to get her from there. Hello, Sarah, hello, buddy. Sarah, 1955. Well, yeah, obviously, if she wants half this stuff to go, which she had in the manifesto before, to go through, well, she's going to have to leave the European Union. And I don't actually think the French, after seeing what's going on with the UK, I can't imagine them voting for it. There will be a lot of votes, and probably where I am here in France, in in the country, rural France. But I can't imagine the young voting for it. Maybe they'll do it doing Glastonbury or something. Oh no, they don't have a Glastonbury. She's a French Boris, basically. I think she's like like a Trump even. She's not so she's not that flamboyant, is she? Yeah, Boris. He's quite flamboyant, isn't he? He's very much like Maybe Michael Fabricant. Talk about Michael Fabricant. I wonder where that is. I found something on Twitter earlier. Oh, what was that? No, not that one. No, that's nastiness. No, I'll get back in 10 minutes. Oh dear. So she's a French Boris, basically. Okay. She's a mad, racist, stupid Le Pen. Oh, scroll down a bit. She's pretty blue today, Mad Monk. It's been pretty blue. Blue? Hello, Mad Monk. Chop him off. I would expect if Le Pen elected the country. Oh, gets elected and the country will go up in the flames. That's pretty much what this arc was about, really. It's going to ostracise France from the West. And, oh dear. My Sebastian's come back again. So anyway, so let's get back to this. So, but what her proposals bring out is that France, under her leadership, would be a very dangerous ally for the UK, with her plan of leaving the NATO military command structure and negotiating its alliance with America, being much more nationalistic in its purchase of defence equipment and continuing a strategic partnership with Russia in all sorts of areas. Is she in complete and utter cloud cuckoo land? Russia's going to be ostracised for some while over what's been going on in Ukraine. We really are. And the idea that we're going to start selling, the UK will start buying Exet missiles when they've already got the special relationship with the UK. It's not quite so special anymore, is it? Not with the Northern Protocol, anyone? Maybe. So yeah, she does want to maintain and build on her alliance with Russia. It's probably because she wants good terms for 9 million quid Russian loan. Now, he added, it's frankly inconceivable that she would be able to drive a wedge between the US and the UK. Well, no, exactly. When you consider recently the UK, US and Australia struck a deal, didn't they? Ostracising France then. It's not going to get any better. Anyway, she has no idea that if the UK wants to have a close alliance with Le Pen France, the UK should show goodwill, by buying French equipment. Oh, like berets and stuff, such as Exet missile, sorry, and ditching US defence equipment. That is never going to happen. Never in a month of Sundays. She's off a rocker. She must be completely off a rocker. Anyway, there is also talk of abandoning the Franco-British Joint Expeditionary Force since she sees it of no practical purpose. Let's bring it back a bit and let's get back into the... all of a sudden I've expanded. Let's see what you're saying. I can see it jumping up, so I better just check the chat. Hello, David Girago. I hope you're well. Are you going to get saucy again this week? Huh? Last week you were getting a bit saucy. You were something about your fantasies for... Oh no, I said it. I was about to say it. For Jeremy Corbyn. Oh dear. Conservator's here. Hello, Conservator. Hi, buddy. Hope you're well. I hope you liked our stream this morning with Max and Tim and Political X. I thought it was quite cool. A man back from Glasgow Kiss. Hi, bud. Oh, how's your day been? Hang on. So yeah, okay, scroll down a bit. Bertie Q says, Le Pen, she won't win. Oh dear. Gotta watch it with material. Food work test. Oh, okay. Oh, crikey. Are you okay, Glasgow? Food had been tested positive for corona. Corona. But what excuse if the Tories get a Channel Crossing deal with Le Pen if she gets in? But what excuse if Tories? I don't understand. Well, maybe. The Tories have emptied the UK treasuries and gave it all to their dodgy mates. Well, they didn't actually empty the UK treasuries. The money went there in the first place. They just literally, they made it. They said, imaginary money, press that button, and all of a sudden there's all this money on paper. Well, not literally paper, it's just, you know, in the ether. And then they use that to buy bonds. That's pretty much what, Andrew Bailey, was Andrew Bailey? The, Bank of England governor.
Well,
Yeah, that's the one, him.
get sleep. I guess you just have to wake him up now, won't you?
Oh, it's better, but he's just better. I hope the audio is okay. Let's scroll that a bit here. Good evening all. Hope everyone's had a wonderful Easter weekend. Yeah, it's been okay. I didn't realise it was Easter until they told me this morning on the live stream. The missus in air, you see, and she kind of usually tells me what's going on. Yeah, she's in the UK at the minute, visiting the children. So, sure, that was fine.
You must
Oh,
feel the force around you.
I'm feeling it. Oh, saucy. Oh, thank you. Very kind. Yay! Makes all the difference. Daily Blase, good evening all, he says. Hope everyone's had a wonderful Easter weekend. How many eggs did you get? Chocolate eggs, that is. Not boiled eggs. Chocolate eggs. How many did you get chocolate egg? Lucy Willis. Howdy hi. Saucy as HP. Oh, that'll be David Drago. Saucy me, haha. You're really saucy, you are. Oh, dear. Our Conservative says, we hate Le Pen, but there is a chance that she'll win. Oh, don't say that, Conservative. I know there's a chance, and that's what concerns me. Yeah. Although a lot of the things she wants to do are big against EU law anyway, so unless she has Frexit. Quite a possibility it could be a Frexit next. Oh, crikey. The world's gone to pot. Oh, dear. Oh, Abner. True, they did. But there's a 40-year-old missile. You talk about the Exocet missile. Okay. Oh, Coulee Library. Howdy, buddy. France is one of the founding members of 1966 France withdrawal from the alliance's military command following a vote of a National Assembly, and France in 2019 became a participation in NATO military command. No, I don't think Macron's too keen on that Australian UK submarine deal either. Oh, cheers, Glasgow. Hey, good buddy. Oh, what does he say? Scroll that one. I hear you have great tats in a yeah, and use this for bird feed or a bra. Well, basically, on my other channel, I was making a live stream, which I didn't actually get to finish it in a live stream because it was just taking too long, and it's like one after that. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, I made this TIE Fighter bird box. Well, I was filling up my kettle, well, actually my coffee machine, and had great tits in it. It's only been up there about a week and a half. It's already got great tits in it. I couldn't believe it. So, yeah, Glasgow said, I hear you have got great tats. He's saying about great, yeah. Okay, yes. So, another saucy fella. Saucy Scotsman that you are. Oh, dear. He said you can't put the proper word because the algorithm. I'm constantly fighting the algorithm. The algorithm hates me. I'll scroll back down here. 24 degrees today. It's been a lovely day here in France as well. Went for a walk with the dogs through the woods and had to pick off the ticks off the dogs. So I thought it'd be a good idea to bath the dogs. So I bathed the dogs, and that way I drowned them all. They all started floating in the bath. They hadn't latched on at that point. So yeah, back as ticks. Mark D, she has cancelled Brexit already. No, but you know what it's going to be in it. Once she gets in, all her ambitions are going to be highlighted yet again. She's saying that she's not interested in Brexit now. Yeah, right. She's not interested while she realises that the people are not going to vote her in with that hanging over her. She's already got their past with Jean-Marie Le Pen. I don't know what that means. I've gone to pot. What? Many happy returns, JM. Oh, 24 degrees today. Now we are all forgetting something. Unlike the UK, France has a parliament, and the president can't do everything he or she wants. They also have a constitution. Yes, that's a good point, actually. That's what we need. Where's the hoop birds? Well, do you know what? I took that video while sitting on the toilet. Or the hoopos. Basically, this morning, I got tap, 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 tap on the window. And I try to find what's going on. And I had two little hoopos tapped on the window. They're quite a pretty bird. They got they're an insect eater type. They've got a long beak. And they've got big, quill type thing. And pretty birds, really pretty birds. But crikey, persistent little devils. And that's me sitting on the toilet. They weren't worried about me. Is that too much information? Probably. Just carry on tapping away. So the phone people. I'll tap for you quickly then. I couldn't believe it. It's all steamed up in there because I just run a bath. But I put the camera on them today. The trail camera in the garden. Doing its thing, they're buzzing about and the birds are buzzing about. I left it there. And I checked the video earlier. And I need to sort the lighting out somehow because it's because it's such a bright day today. Some things a bit washed out, but it's there. It's pretty sharp, and the hoopos are there on the bird table. Then there's lots of great tits, sparrows, and various other birds. But then the trail cam automatically sets up sensor. Automatically, as soon as it sees something move in front of it, it starts the video. Anyway, in another video, the pesky little hoopo. It went to the bird box and it's getting its long beak right in because obviously the hole, it's only a little hole, you see, for the little great tits, only 32mm hole, and they're getting its head in there with its beak, so I'm a bit concerned that it's hurting the little chicks that all the eggs are in there. But hopefully they're right, hopefully. So they're a bit of a pest because they've got quite a small head. When their main when their quills are back, whatever they call it, that's all gone, swept back. Their head's actually quite tiny, and they've got a really long, pointy beak. So I hope they haven't done any damage in there. He said it! He said it! Oh dear. And I allowed it. Oh dear. Oh, Glasgow Kid says, Parliament back on Tuesday. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? What's going on regarding the slave trade? Or was it human trafficking? Human trafficking, yeah, number 3. Oh, cheers, buddy. How tribal is French politics, please? Mercy. It is, but we don't seem to have the level of because everything I do is French. We've got Facebook's all in French. Everything I do online pretty much is in, apart from what I put on here, obviously, is in French, and they don't have that level of political pressure online. And also, there's rules and laws here, a bit like Macron. Not Macron, Bannon, Steve Bannon. He tried to buy an old church. I did find it up, actually. I'll try and... where is it? Is it that one? Not that one. Connection was interrupted. We're back again. Fake job scandal. Crikey. Yeah. Oh, him, Steve Bannon. So let's just run straight into there. So, Steve Bannon. Well, as you know, he tried to build a wall and he ended up being arrested while he was on a boat. He was trying to build a wall with money. He didn't actually build a wall. He just basically, seems like he squandered the money. Where did that go, I wonder? Anyway, they managed to fundraise about, GoFundMe, about 130 odd million. I don't know if it's actually on there. I'll try and find it now. He was arrested. Oh no, 25 million. Donors to 25 million to build a wall, and Bannon dismissed the charges as politically motivated. They always do that. It's like Marine Le Pen, her latest little tweet, or statement was in reference to the charges brought against her, an investigation. I was politically motivated. Well, they said that. She said that last time as well. just before the last election when Macron got in. Politically motivated. Now, he's also, I can't get it all in, so if I alter this one, I'll end up, I'll scroll that across, I'll end up, because I'm on the same page, so I'll end up damaging all the other pages I've got. So anyway, one of the main post-Trump causes banned and promoted has been Digitatis, oh my God, how do you say that? Humane Institute, which supports conservative Catholic causes and is based in an 800-year-old monastery in the south of Rome. Well, he was blocked from buying some premises over there to run this like academy for fascists. I mean, for right-wing nationalists. And the EU blocked him. It was either EU blocked him or it was Italy. Because I think it was. I can't remember. I think it was in Italy. I think there's two places he's trying to buy, and to do these, academy, academies. It's crazy, Talking about interfering in other countries' politics. I talk about that actually. Somebody not that one. Let's go back on that one. Oh, there you go. This guy here, Pascal. I follow him on Twitter, and I think I do. Some check. No, I don't. I will. There you go. Anyway, it came in my feed anyway. He says, so guys, should I follow Lancelot's orders and keep my mouth shut about British politics? He's ex-British forces, because Pascal Jacquemin, he quite often posts stuff. Yeah, he's got quite a few, 28,000 followers on British politics. So Lancelot 69, oh yes, 69. It's my favourite number. Obviously, you're a little bit of France. Has already surrendered its common sense. Unless you are a fully paid up member of British society, I suggest you keep your garlic-scented mouth shut, as it got sweet FA to do with you. So that makes no sense whatsoever, because end of the day, in the UK, they don't teach British politics in schools. They teach American politics. Is it because the politics? History. Sorry. Is it because our history's too embarrassing with slavery and all that? Maybe. So let me see what you're saying. Oh, let's get back into my. Oh, do you know what? It makes me feel all giddy when that happens. It does. All giddy. Oh, YouTube must fix the lick button. We need a lick button. That'd be too funny. Or scratch and sniff or something like that. No, it doesn't work. Simon says, oh, what Simon says? Oh, there you go. Hello, Bodger Jobbyson. I hope you're well. Number 3, be great. Wish I was going to go. Oh, what? I'm confused now. Number 3. Hope it happens. Okay, I'm gonna have to scroll up. I'm confused now. Not me that would have a leverage to enact some policies and disturb British business as usual. I'm going to a 420 event on Wednesday. Now, what is a 420 event? I don't even know what that is. Have I lost touch? I think I must be out of touch. Glasgow, David, he's chatting you up, by the way, mate. Then Verticucus says, lick the stream. God, this is wrong. Oh dear. New allegations have come out saying that Boriski actually led one of the parties. Oh. Has learned with the UK. EU has learned with the UK, Poland, and Hungary. No more waiting time for MS going road. Marine Pen. MS going road. Oh, Glasgow. It's replying. Said, hi, David. Now, Steve Bannon looks like a piece of hair hiding behind a sofa, suddenly alive and moving about. There's something wrong with him, isn't there? He doesn't look very well. Is it years of Botox that's gone wrong? Is it the alcohol? He looks like he's got some skin, at least has some sort of skin condition. Something not quite right there. Did anyone see the interview or hear the interview in LBC with Steve Bannon? I can't remember. That was oh crikey, political journalist or reporter. Oh, anyway, Steve Bannon. The microphones were still on, and Steve Bannon was given that one. And yeah, it made himself look like a right fool. Apparently, he's almost crying. Little baby. Don't the UK and the USA always mess in other people's politics? Yeah, they do. All the time. We live in a world economy now, don't we? And everything that, if we want to manipulate other people so things end up going in our favour. When you've got strike deals and what have you. With Rwanda, maybe. Now, that really bugged me, that did, this Rwanda thing. And, well, it should bug most people, but it seems a bit of a coincidence that the day before she announced this so-called Rwandan deal to traffic the refugees to Uganda. And isn't it a bit odd? I know it's been on the cards for some while, but it's like all of a sudden, we've got to get down there now, we've got to get there now, we've got to get there and get this signed off, and they'll use that as the next dead cat. That's what I think. I think I mentioned it earlier actually in the stream with the collab with Max Roosbear, but it just seems very much, why now? And especially, they're not in Parliament at the moment, are they? Parliament's closed at the moment, so there's no PMQs or anything until next week, which, like Glasgow Kier said, is going to be quite interesting, I imagine. There's going to be a lot to be said. So, but he did get his £50 fine, didn't he, old Alexander Boris to Bethel Johnson? That's what he is. 69 viewers. Oh, no more licking. Okay. Oh, Mark D. Hello there, Mark D. Member states. Yes. Putin priest to be convicted for supporting the war. Okay, lizard man Bannon. Yes. The thing about a lizard is that you can pull their tail off and it grows back. Now I know that, I've seen it. Actually, I saw one that was partly growing back yesterday in the garden, running about. Because what happens? The cats get them, and they shed the tail. The whole tail just falls off. It's like someone with Velcro or something. And then you see a little stump growing back. And then a bigger tail. And it's slightly different. It's not matured, so it's not got all scales on it. It's bizarre. I wish I could chop my tail off, make that grow back a bit bigger, maybe. I'll put weights on it. I don't think that's possible. It'll work like that, does it, on human beings? Oh, her minister was not even aware 1 week before. No, you're talking about the guy who's trying to sort out the stuff in Whitehall for the Ukrainian visas for the Ukrainian refugees. Oh, crap, I forgot the name of him now. And basically he said that it's news to me. And on the same hall. So it's like it's just all of a sudden rushed through. And it's he wasn't even aware of it. And he said that we can't even sort the visas out for the Ukrainian refugees fast enough. How the hell are we going to send them, or worse to that effect, send refugees to Uganda? I wonder if he's still got his job. Oh, what's that? Okay, what's this up here? Vertigo says Vertigo. Why is B2W the internal border a problem with the UK? By the way, why is the internal border a problem with the UK? Finland has 3 internal customs borders. Even Germany has 5. All EU 27 has over 80 internal customs borders. So why is it a problem in the UK? Oh. Because they just don't have the people to facilitate it. And it's like Well, a number of people were saying earlier about tribal politics in France. We've certainly got tribal politics in the UK, especially looking at Northern Ireland, for instance, Northern Ireland Protocol. But Scotland's leaving soon. Won't be that long when they get the Indie Ref 2. I think they deserve it after the way they've been treated. The nature of government isn't on the education agenda, I believe, nor parenting skills, nor critical thinking, etc. Major omissions from the menu. I think the national curriculum has been thinned out. There's too many subjects and too many elements within those subjects. Too many things they're trying to. Well, my grandchildren have obviously going to school. It wasn't that long ago, I suppose. Well, actually, there was a long while ago. My kids went to school. Oh my god, it was a long while ago. Whereas before, when I was, you had they seem to amalgamate lots of classes now. It's like design and technology now, but you used to have woodwork and you used to have metalwork, you used to have technology class, and they're all like separate subjects. And now they're like just like one thing. And it's kind of like, it's is it Jack of all trades and master of none? That's what it feels like to me. Operation Save Big Dog. I got the t-shirt. In action, that is. It was Theo Ashford, that's it, yeah, and Steve Bannon blubbering, yes, that was, yeah, I remember this. Theo Ashford, the political reporter for LBC News. He asked some awkward questions and he wasn't happy about it, and he had a bit of a rant. He was angry, and the microphones were still on. Cheers, Daddy Blase. Hope you're well, buddy. I never learned how to do those fancy backgrounds on live shots. So on Teams, I got in trouble at work for the tighten up nudie cover. Really? There's no nudie covers here, no. It's just paper. Not even a green screen. I've got a green screen over there, but no, not over there. I'm not keen on green screens. They feel so fake to me. That's just my personal feeling. I'm not a lover of them. They've got their uses. You've got to do some fun, jazz stuff up, what have you. But I think just for this, it's a bit silly. So UK politics are being used around here as an example, a bad example. Just some information here. Okay, well they say UK politics are just so. Oh crikey! It's just so crazy at the moment, isn't it? It's just so much going on, so much stuff going on, so much stuff. You feel, what the hell? But we become desensitized to it because one mad, crazy thing after another, especially from pretty nasty Patel. She's got a string of them, and then we've got the Dean Dorries. For God's sake, how the hell are we supposed to deal with these people? There's nothing we can really do because we don't safe seats. But at least the Prime Minister tells the truth. Well, that's what she told us, wasn't it? So, these episodes of the Yes Crime Minister. Funny. Oh dear, that they are. And then you got, maybe. I'll do that again. It's not in the cache yet.
I've got a plan so cunning you could put a tail on it and call it a weasel.
Oh. Call it Alexander Boris DeVille Johnson if you like. I never learned how to do those fancy backgrounds. I don't know already. 3 episodes of the Yes Crime Minister are funny. In Portugal, we have 2 customs borders and a semi-continental Portugal, Madeira, and Açores. Açores Islands, and we all understand it. I suppose it's these things when you make changes, people they feel a bit displaced. They don't know what they're doing. If it's always been that way, they're more used to it. Something's gone on up there. What the hell's that? What's happened to that? Okay. Very cute. Right now, the Port of Sins is being tripled up, and the land and taxes are municipal lands under Portuguese jurisdiction. But there are regimes for taxing to promote investment. Are they like asset holding companies, like we have in the UK? It's no good in promoting overseas investment if the money just leaves. We you need to be able, that money needs to earn money in the country and maybe pay some taxes. Probably a start. Not like these nom-doms and dim-doms. Oh dear. Yeah, the Canaries has 2 free ports. Free ports can work. I think the way I see it is in the UK, having so many free ports on one small island country, that could become competitive with each other, and that could be an issue in a free port. You end up with this internal circular economy within each free port, and no money goes to local councils. It's effectively been avoided. Doesn't help you get your bins collected, does it? The Le Pen family and Chrissy Vichy France with Adolf forgot to look into today. Well, not forgot, fell asleep as I was about to. Je suis parlé français. Le pays, a bit, oui. Yeah, okay, that was a bit of a mismatch. But yes, internal customs borders aren't difficult. But yeah, you've still got to sort out an infrastructure to be able to do that. And also, if you look at the UK, they can't even sort their software out. They've recently just got their GVMS system back online. I don't know what's happened today, but they did manage to get that back up online, which is a bit of amalgamation, bit of a hash up between the old chief system for the lorry drivers, import exports for pre-registration. But there's been, as I saw of yesterday, there was, well, early, actually, no, it was Thursday, I think it was. But anyway, there's a lot less lorries. There weren't tailbacks down on the M20 at that point, because basically what they had, like a docket system. So all the lorry drivers basically they get a ticket. Your time, you're ready to come in now. So then you travel down to. In the meantime, they're waiting in depots or in garage garages amongst all the prostitutes and pee in bottles and poo in paper bags. Lovely. Oh, crikey. Oh, I ain't no corn. No. So they're all shorts. They need to register here and have enough money and employ local people, and not having a criminal record or economical criminal record. 30Q. Right now, I was in the ACORS and had no problems with it. Magazines are more expensive, food less expensive. It is economically sustainable reasons. Pitt the younger actor in Blackadder, Simon Osborne, my old friend when I lived in Croydon. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. We did a spoof of Dad's Army in the local Army TA. Tactical Army. And he did a great Captain Man-wearing. You gotta love Dad's Army. I wonder if they're Brexiters. Maybe. Chris Fisher, are you from Glasgow? Did Boris block the referendum? Maybe. Also, and they still have to pay taxes and obey EU and national law to operate. It is just less expensive to move goods and install infrastructures. I take it you're talking about the free ports. Chris Fisher from the east coast of Scotland. Arbroath. Casper Northern. Hello, Casper Northern. Hello. I'm from Northern Ireland. Oh. How are you getting on with the Northern Ireland Protocol then, IP? Joe has same in Canaries. Boris can't block anything up here. The SNP and Green Party are making plans for another referendum. Boris doesn't have a say. Really have a say. Yeah. I hope. He's going to make it difficult. Obviously, he's going to make it very difficult, in fact. I've got all my dogs up here. No, I only got Bear. Well, only Sebastian. I thought all the others have probably crept onto my bed. Little buggers. They have had a bath, though. They've all had a bath, so that's good. Aye, Brexers. Don't tell them! Pike. Excellent. So let's get back into this, and I'll have a... Oh, I'll tell you what I got there. I opened a beer, so I suppose I better drink it. Oh my giddy aunt. Okay. It might go to my head. I might get incoherent even more than I already am. Oh. God, I should never work in a bar, state of that. Oh, giddy aunt. I'm useless. Absolutely useless, that's thing. Oh, so... We've got 67 people here. Now, France's closest military allies are the US, the UK, and Germany. Yet her suggestion is the foundations of all these agreements. Let's get back in here. Oh, we're back again. Okay. Of all these agreements can and will be changed. It is a recipe for complete isolation for France, as she treats Germany with a short shrift. The US has to accept France's withdrawal from NATO command structure, whilst Britain in some way has to buy France's partnership by buying French defence equipment and not that of the US. Like we said, that's never going to happen. Why would they? Apart from her relationship with Russia, I don't see how any of France's traditional alliances would survive her presidency. It would have to be far better if she had been, well, honest in her defence manifesto and replaced the Union Jack with a Russian flag. Because that is the only potential ally that she's likely to find. Well, we know that she's, well, sucking up to old Putin, isn't she? She's, what was it again? About £9.6 million loan. Let's have a look. Is it there and there? Let's have a look. Come up here. Oh, we've got the anti-fraud case as well, haven't we? The EU anti-fraud body accuses Marine Le Pen of embezzlement. So let's just get that up. Oh, is that one? And that one there. So there was fake jobs scandal as well. Well, she had to borrow 9.6 million from a Russian company as a deal negotiated by a lawmaker close to Putin. That was later repurchased by a Russian aeronautics firm, Aviazavatokas. So Le Pen's debt is restructured with repayment instalments until 2028. This was back in 2014. That's when she went over there to meet up. She went on meet up as well just before the election, the last French elections. So she's a controversial figure. Now Olaf is has accused Le Pen, haven't they, of diverting 137,000 euros of EU funds while an MEP between 2004 and 2017. Actually, I think it's even more than that. Now, if we go into let's have a look. So, EU anti-fraud body accuses Marine Le Pen of embezzlement, and the report alleges Rassemblement National leader and others misused around 620,000 in funds while serving in the European Parliament. Now, the European Union's anti-fraud body has accused Marine Le Pen and several of her party members, including her father, Jean-Marie Le Pen, of embezzling around 620,000 euros while serving as members of the European Parliament. Now, France's investigative website Mediapart published a section of the new 116-page report, or 116 report, alleging that MEPs misused EU funds for national party purposes. So in some cases, what was happening is she was using the funds to organise meets, basically, for a party. Not campaigns. And using EU money. Sounds very fraudulent to me. Now, the claims come a week before the second round of presidential election on the 24th of April, which Le Pen will go head-to-head with Emmanuel Macron. Well, something that Maxwell Spare said, there's a difference this time. See, last time you could go on the attack regarding the debate. This time, Macron's going to have to go on the defence because she's going to be on the attack. I'm hoping he can hold his own because he's very articulate, I have to admit. A spokesman for Le Pen's far-right Rassemblement National, the National Rally, don't you mean National Front or Front National? The party questioned the timing of the accusations that Le Pen's lawyer, Rodolphe Bouzelou, told the Agence France Presse he was dismayed by the way that the OLAF, which is the European Anti-Fraud Office, is acting. He insisted that some of the report related to old facts that are more than 10 years old. It doesn't matter how long ago it was, you plonker. Timing is interesting, though, I have to admit. But hey, I don't care. As long as it damages her. But anyway, Marine Le Pen contests this. And she, contests it without having had access to the details of the accusation. Not yet, no. It's a manipulation, she says. Unfortunately, I'm not surprised. Well, according to Mediapart, Olaf sent the report to the French investigators in March, and it accused Le Pen of having personally diverted almost 137,000 of EU funds during her time as an MEP. Between 2004 and 2017. Her father, Jean-Marie Le Pen, Louis Alliot, her former partner and an ex-vice president of the RN, Rassemblement National, who is now mayor of Perpignan, and Bruno Gollnisch, another party heavyweight, are also cited in the report as having misused public money. Or they've all denied wrongdoing. It's a political stunt, that's what they reckon. Now, Marine Le Pen is said to have made a claim of, in 2010, worth 5,000 hotel rooms, 13 far-right party members to take part in a conference titled European Regions and Financial Crisis. However, one of those taking part allegedly wrote to the European Parliament and claimed the meeting was used to discuss the party presidency. The unnamed participant told investigators that Le Pen had hung a European flag on the way for the purpose of having the photographs taken. Then ordered colleagues put that shit away. Oh, okay. Now, Paris Public Prosecutor's Office said the file has been examined. Oh. Now, none of those mentioned in the report are accused of personally profiting, but of claiming EU funds to pay for the Rassemblement National, her party. Previously, the Front National and the FN party, and staff and events instead. Le Pen has said that she's not aware of doing anything wrong. It's all lies, she says. Le Pen has been under investigation since 2018 on the allegations of breach of trust and misuse of public funds over the alleged use of EU money for European parliamentary assistance to finance the salaries of party staff, the party itself. The same year, an EU court ruled bloc could recover more than 41,000 of the public funds from that Le Pen had used to pay her bodyguard. A former paratrooper who has, her father's security for 20 years. Paid 41,000. It's nearly as bad as... what's his face? Yeah. I did write it down here somewhere. Francois Hollande. The balding Francois Hollande's hairdresser. He was earning... Obviously he's not president anymore, but when he was... he was earning nearly 10,958 a month to cut his hair. Have you seen his hair? It's like managing the comb over. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know what you think, but crikey, it's a bit nuts. Oh dear.
Goodness gracious me.
It's all madness. It's not died down there. Okay, start pouring this out. I'll certainly do a better job. Finish it off. So I'll make a bit better job of it. Maybe. Probably not, because I'm blinking useless at this. Give me a hand plane, I can peel a bit of wood off like a piece of lace. Pour a pint. Or half. That I can't. It's like being 2 or 3, isn't it? Crikey, 9% or 2. So anyway, let's get back to what you're saying. Dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum dum dum. Oh, Vertigo! You going, are you, buddy? Oh, between the islands, flying next island is cheap as a bus. Ooh. Danny Blase, busy week, but hoped you got to go through the bureaucracy better this time. Bureaucracy? Oh dear, what's happening? Due to the USA and British relationship, the UK gets access to weapons and systems that the USA will not sell to any other countries. And they're good stuff, apparently. It looks pretty amazing what they're sending over to Ukraine. Those little missiles that they break up and, yeah, like scatter bombs or something like that they are. So Vertigo says, yep, I was working for the state and got 2 75% paid flights to the mainland. Oh. Scroll down again. I'm a bit high up, aren't I? There you go. Come back down there. Alright, so Simon says, yeah, good night, Vertigo. Simon says 55. Haha, I'd like to hear that if it's about the rolling of the R sound. Oh god, no, I can't do it. I really can't. There's loads of sounds I'm really struggling in French. One is roll, I feel like I spit on people. That one's wait, as in oysters. Wait. Yeah, God, I feel so embarrassed when I try and attempt that. Oops, 42. 420. Oh, okay. Hello, Joe. Good night. I am here. Oh, okay. Daily Barzo, good evening. Simon says 55. Well, apart from the fact that I'm still under a sick note due to the nerve damage, they're still going to expect me to turn up every 2 weeks. You're joking. That's ludicrous. No, I said earlier, I mentioned about my son in that collab we did with Max, Professor Tim, and Political X, and my son's disabled. You probably already know this, but my son's disabled. He's in a wheelchair, and they expected him to do the in-house check. He's got a permanent condition. It's never going to get better. If anything, it could get worse, but luckily it seems stable. And the fact of the matter is, it ain't going to change. He's never going to be getting up and running around like a blue-ass fire. I mean, he struggles in his wheelchair, so it's embarrassing. They're expecting him to get out of the chair, or attempt to get out of the chair. And although he can get out of the chair, because of his condition, he can only stand for a few seconds and sit down again. And it was horrendous, absolutely horrendous. And it demeaned him. It made him feel, well, angry for a start. But also his self-worth and that. It's just, yeah, it knocked him for 6. Made us flipping furious. That's changed now. They don't do it now, so it's good. But it was crazy. One of the other things I can't stand was because Dan has been disabled. He can't just, you know, if you can, if you're like job seekers, you can say, well, I've earned this amount of money, and you can log it, can't you? And it comes off whatever you're off your job seekers, but you still stay rich. I don't know if it's still the case. I hope it is. But you just declare what you've earned. You can't do that as disabled. You're either disabled or you're not. And Matthew could actually do some jobs, online type jobs. You know what I mean? You know, he's a dab hand and that sort of thing. But he can't he's not mobile. So they can put him into one box basically, and he can't actually he can't do what he wants to do. So the fear is, if he just tries to do a set couple of 3 days a week, he'll lose all his benefits, and that means he can't survive. It's not encouraging. It doesn't encourage people with disabilities to get into the workplace. It's just crazy. So, yeah, Le Pen, she asked about 5 million from her dad, if I remember rightly. She ran out of money, didn't she, in the last campaign? Jean Méros. Yeah, Le Pen asked for money from dad because she knew the EU steel scandal. But I think it wasn't enough. No, I think scandals don't bode well, do they? I can't remember who it was. One of the other French candidates. I can't remember his name, but he went to had a scandal. What was his name? And he dropped out of the election. Oh, the run up to Chris Fisher says, Simon says Scotland is cold and wet, but it's a beautiful country. It is a beautiful country. If you like outdoors, hills and castles, yeah, I do. Now today I went for a walk with the dogs because I like to walk the dogs off lead because they cover more distance, because they just do it dark. And also where we live, I didn't see any cars, there's no vehicles, and just zigzagging across the road the dogs are. Anyway, went on to cross into the field, went down to the bottom of our field, over the stream into the woods, which isn't ours, and there's a lake there, but also an old mill, old grain mill. It's derelict, completely derelict. It's just footings basically, and the sluice gates and stuff. But anyway, we walked around there, and it was just lovely. It was just absolutely lovely. There's people making all these huts and stuff in there. I mean, a proper serious arrangement going on with like sticks and stuff. And it kind of reminds me of the Marquis, the kids who were hiding from the Nazis during the war. But it was quite a structure. In fact, I actually took pictures of it, which I haven't got my phone up there. So I was thinking about doing a live stream while walking around there, but the problem is there was no internet. Pretty much to zero at that point. It's in a bit of a dip. Because it's water there, I suppose it would be in a dip, wouldn't it? Okay, so where were we? Oh, where was I? So, that's the misuse of public funds. Anyway, let's just get back into here for a second. And I was checking your comments. Need to keep up, don't I? Daily Blase, it was all a load of rotten boroughs. My favourite is what the Blackadder series, the early 19th century with Prince Twerp, Darling. Next one close to third after Lizzie, yeah. Le Pen is not mightier than the sword. No, not Le Pen. Oh, I've got to watch her material, you kipper. Blimey. Oh dear. Simon says 55. Oh, hang on. Did I see a super chat a minute ago? I think I missed a super chat. Oh, yeah. Show Lucy's. I think I missed a live chat, top chat. Okay. I think I did. I'm pretty certain I did. Oh, no, not there. Maybe I didn't. I thought I saw a super chat and I missed it. I can't see it on there. Oh, Veg Pie! Hello, Veg Pie! For your magnificent Sunday broadcast. Oh, thank you, Veg Pie. Yeah, it's as you're probably aware, we had a bit of issues to start with. Internet was absolutely ludicrous, and now it's doing well, so that's good. So, oh, no, I'll show that one. Show that. There you go. Daily Blase says, I can't imagine. Simon says 55. I will just the missus on them. Oh, what, you're gonna send them? Oh, okay. You'll send the missus on them. Put the missus on them. My wife can kill a man with a tongue from 100 yards. Oh my god, scary thought that is. Saucy. Nuts on the case. Walnuts? What? Chris Fisher. Car park. Nope. Nope. God's sake. Well, I can't say some of this stuff. Oh, good night, number 3. You take care, buddy. I need to get to bed. Okay, buddy, you take care, Glasgow. Look after yourself. And thanks for the super chat, buddy. Who's Ebediah Thomas? Miranda, that's her name. Like a lisp. On a lady too. Lady Blase. Oh. Okay, what's going on down there? No, not at Glasgow. Hope you have a good day at work. Right, okay, let's get back into this, shall we? Oh, back in. So let's get back to that one. So, Independence already insisted that bilateral, we've gone away from the crime, because we know what's going on there now. So the same year, the EU court ruled that the bloc had to recover more than 41,000 of public funds from that Le Pen had used to pay her bodyguard, former paratrooper, who was also her father's security for over 20 years. She's corrupt. She's just corrupt. It don't bode well, does it, with the people? Now, although Le Pen has insisted she is not interested in Brexit, yeah, right, her defence manifesto contains echoes of Boris Johnson's global Britain strategy. Now, papered by suggesting that France needs to extend its influence in the globe in new areas, including the Indo-Pacific, that she seems willing to overlook the UK's decision to form an alliance in the Indo-Pacific with Australia and the US, hence the submarines that Macron was not very happy about. No, not happy at all. Even though it carved France out of the region. Well, it did. So that's not going to happen, is that? She's deluded. She's absolutely deluded if she thinks she's going to be able to get an alliance with the UK post-Brexit. Well, post-Frexit and post-Brexit. And ostracise the US. It's not going to happen. So you can imagine, she's got this idea in her head. You can have Russia, France, and the UK as an alliance. You must be joking. And this was this month. And this was by Peter Ricketts, the former UK ambassador. And these are presidential says that presidential hopeful plans would isolate France. So, yes, it's a bit crazy. Let's go to that. That's what you're saying. Scroll down. Queenie and Nursey. Oh my god. So got on the big Blackadder. Let's do Blackadder again then.
I've got a plan so cunning you could put. I've got a plan so cunning you could put a tail on it and call it a weasel.
Queenie and Nursey, pure comedy gold, yes. That reminds me of Little Britain. Bitty. No? If you haven't watched Little Britain, you won't have a clue what I'm on about. But if you have, you will. Oh dear. They must say they certainly are, and my wife is the best. Oh, hey. And the same to you. Simon says 50. A wonderful weekend too. Yeah, I hope everyone's had a good weekend and not ate too much chocolate. Bet you have, haven't you? Yeah, hot cross buns as well. I haven't had any hot cross buns for ages. No hot cross buns for me. You can tell a good woman by her sandwiches. Yeah, but my dear wife, she makes a really good tuna sandwich, I have to admit. Because the Archbishop had a pop. This they did. Regard you talking about Rwanda again. Or Uganda. Uganda. Yeah, it's not great, is it? Everything's nutsoid, says Bastonor. Yes, it is. Completely and utterly. Oh, dear. In France, we'd be a competitor, not an ally, yes. It would also be a risk. Be dangerous for the UK. Yeah, for all UKs, it's not the... Well, it's not the UK as a whole, it's this government's the problem. It's the biggest problem. It's Brexit. That's what it is. Because a whole load of numpties put their cross in the wrong box. That's what they did. Urgh, makes me so... And what we got? We've got the country being run by this idiot.
Contact testing, tracing. Forgive me. Contact tracing.
God's sake. The church being woke is exactly what I can picture. The right wing calling the Archbishop and spoke out in England today against Patel's inhumane Rwanda brain fart. Yes, that's just shockingly bad, isn't it? It's just it's all signed, sealed, and delivered, isn't it? But am I right in thinking there's only about 50 or 60 actual refugees? That's what this so-called pilot scheme is to include for 120 million. Really? It's like 2 million a pop, isn't it? They could all got a real pucker education instead of being sent to. Yeah, it's not great, is it? Horrid people. Brexit and Le Pen both have the goal to take the country out of the European framework, yes. And that's Putin's agenda. And yeah, I'll tell you what it is. It's you want a loan, do you? Well, you need to do what we tell you. There's your 9 million quid. 9.3 million euros. Borisky speaks fluent Russian. Though who would have guessed? What do you think that's how he communicates with Lord Lebedev? Imagine how shit you'd have to be called out by Church. That's a bad point, actually. They're usually neutral. This is about God. That is pretty bad, isn't it? I can't remember what he said now. It was quite hard. His statement was... Also, was it from the Birmingham vicar? He said something, didn't he? Chris Murphy says, well, Lucy Willis even on dime bars. Oh my God, I hadn't had a dime bar for years. Crikey. If you never moved to France and there's a chocolate bar that you missed, which would that be? Oh, Ginger says, I'm not buying any more candy. The people that have come up with a Rwanda idea should be tarred and feathered. Keel Hall, they should. What? They should be slapped with a giant and 2 leather boys. Okay. Chris Fisher said, or Lucy Willis replied to Chris Fisher, I find eating a Snickers a bit of a marathon. Oh no, I gotta watch it with material. Oh dear. Oh, they call need to go. Hey, alright, buddy, my legs are twitching. Oh, you got twitchy legs. That's not good. No, cheers, buddy. Look after yourself. Bodger Jobbison, the Tories found another money tree. They claimed that there was no money for the universal credit, £20 a week uplift, all feed kids during the holidays. Operation Save Big Dog, yeah. Not likely, yeah. Oh, Veg Pie, take care, Veg, you take care. And thanks a lot. So, oh, crikey. Well, over here. Oh God! God, what? Has anyone heard about Andrew Bridgen? Oh yeah, he lied under oath. And that's the High Court judge has ruled Andrew Bridgen lobbied local police officers to investigate an estranged brother, then lied about it. A judge said Bridgen was evasive, tailored evidence to suit his purposes, and behaved in an arrogant and aggressive way in dispute over family potato empire. Really? Oh dear. Oh crikey. It's just nuts. Absolute nuts. Now, has anyone been able to buy themselves grow your own Michael Fabricant kit? Have you? No? Why not? I hope you have. It's quite important, you know. Everyone needs one. Let's show you. What am I on about? There you go. There you go. That's one. Oh, I can't stand that bloke. Oh, look, there you go. There's a few more. These are getting washed up, these ones. I wish he was. And what looks like a Lego here. Oh, my giddy aunt, and there he is. Michael Fabricant. Now, if you have to prepare a Fabricant wig at short notice, Pastor gives a reasonable approximation. For God's sake. Let's go back to the hole. So, let's put that one there. That one over here. So what are people abroad thinking about what's going on in France? Now, I had a look on Reddit, and how concerned are you about the French elections? Most people aren't. They couldn't give a care less, it seems, in the United States. Now, this person says here, I remember seeing a post here last year asking the same thing about the German elections for the Chancellor. So given that France is a close ally of ours, will you be paying attention? I personally am interested in who will win, but I won't follow it closely. This is Arizona. And let's go scroll down. Now, some people said, I thought they had a monarchy. No, France does not have a monarchy. They killed them all. They hung them all. No, they didn't. They chopped their heads off. It was a guillotine. So, where were we now? I bet money that there's just... I'll bet money that he is just eating Oreos, happy that he no longer has to deal with the stress of running the nation. What, Macron? Scroll down. I'm on the wrong one. There's something here. So there were a monarchy, they were a republic, then an empire, and then a monarchy again, then a republic again, then an empire again, then a series of republics again, up until today with a Nazi puppet somewhere in there. What? What was that all about? Apart from the fact that France isn't a monarchy, do you think Western monarchies don't have elections? They're all constitutional monarchies, meaning that the king or queen only has a ceremonial function. Well, that's the UK, but that's not France, because they don't have a monarchy. Stop lying. Where was it now? No, I forgot where it was. Oh, bugger. I do apologise. Let's see what you're saying. Onto here. No, we're in for time. How long have we been streaming for? An hour and 39 minutes. Michael Fabricant, the man with the most distracting plumage growing on his head. Yes. That wig fabricant wearing round. Oh, fabricant. Yep. He is a fabricated. It's a fabricated Kant. Oh, crikey, Daily Blase. Not the 9 o'clock news, God. And that's a good night from me, and that's a good night from him. I've always loved not the 9 o'clock news. Oh, I did. Spell Daily Blase. That was so cool. That was funny. And since when can you grow polyester? Good point. It has certain glisten, hasn't it? He does avoid the question. The problem is he makes things worse for himself because he avoids the question regarding is it a wig or not. He doesn't say it's not. He doesn't say it. You know, he doesn't. He just avoids the question. He's like, I'm not going to discuss it. He goes, and but the fact of the matter is, people are just people. They're going to come up with their own conclusions. So where are we up here? Triple chin bridging. Say that quickly. Triple chin bridging. Oh, that's a tongue tie. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, did you? I did a spoofed talking video about shops this week being full of Catholics buying chocolate after Lent. Jeremy Oz, it's not the UK that's supporting Le Pen, it's the English government. Nothing to do with us Scots, no. And the lower they get, the strangest the ideas of the British government are. They aren't there in the bunker. Why aren't they in the bunker already? They are strange. You are right. They, especially to do Priti Patel. It's almost like, it's like Boris Johnson when he's going on about the tunnel. Who think a tunnel from Scotland to Northern Ireland through a munitions dump. Oh dear me! It's all these bridges and stuff, and it just wasn't. It just isn't possible. It's impossible. Could you imagine the suspension bridge that sort of distance? Could you imagine it? If it were above the water, that is, with the wind. Yes, we do, and we are taking steps to get out of this toxic union. Yep, I don't blame you. You know what I've said in the past, but I don't want you to leave the United Kingdom, but I understand that you have to. I wish you felt it wasn't necessary, but obviously is. Bridging, oh, it's horrible. Oh, so Alba, it's coming. Oh. Alba, that's Thingy's party as well, isn't it? Is it Alba? How do you say it? Alba? Or is it Alba? Oh, Fabricant, the Boris sample in the catalogue of bad politicians, and Putin keeps in his desk, probably. The music video spoofs, the one on Nazis and Berlin, is a brilliant electro music. Mrs. Biddy Connolly and Pam. Oh God, Pamela. She can come to Pam me. Oh, okay. Dream Dancer. Oh no, Dream Dancer. When is the election? Isn't it? Oh, what did I say? It was on 24th. It's 24th, isn't it? Or was that the debate on the 24th? Gosh, I did that in my head. It must be that bear. It's already gone to my head. Sunday the 24th. That's right. Yeah, Sunday, April the 24th. Oh my God, it's soon. Scary. Another week. Just hoping that Macron obliterates her in the debate. But has Macron got any skeletons in his cupboard, in his closet? Well, Sarkozy certainly did. Although I like Sarkozy because he brought a lot. He started the auto entrepreneur scheme, which made it easier for me to become self-employed here in France. So I was quite happy about that. But he likes his pretty women, doesn't he? He's dark. He is. So it's up there like that. Let's come back up. I'll come back up. I'll come back. Yeah. So what is happening elsewhere in the world? We know what's happening with Macron, and Marine Le Pen is corrupt and she's fraudulent, and with a bit of luck she won't get in. I've got my doubts that she'll get in, to be honest, but it's still a worry and a concern. Affects everybody. But anyone with any common sense can see that her policies and her idealisms just can't work. Possible. There again, do the French know? That's the thing. Do they know? Do they understand British politics? Well, there's a lot on about Russia at the moment. What's going on? Well, as you already probably know, Russia gave a deadline for are we allowed to get out the troops there to get Ukrainian troops to get out of Mariupol, but that deadline ran its course, and they stayed put. Now my fear is because they started bombing, didn't they, Kiev again, and it almost seems like it's at the Moscow, the ship that's at the bottom of the Black Sea now. It was a fire. It was only a fire, you know. Someone was lighting a match next to a missile. Lighting the fag next to a missile, or something like that. The Ukraine said they blew it up with a missile. Shelling kills 5, injures 13. That's all morbid stuff. It's completely horrible, isn't it? It's just. Yeah, Russia demands surrender in Mariupol as Pope laments Easter of war. So the Pope isn't very happy either. I wonder if he's be driving around in sort of goldfish bowl on top of a car. The Pope, that is. So, yeah, so the Ukrainian soldiers resisted the Russian ultimatum to lay down your arms and we'll give you safe passage. Yeah, right. Why would they give them safe passage to the military? That's a ploy. They know full well if they let them go, they'll be defending somewhere else. But anyway, they didn't. They said sod that. The worry is now is they're going to, because Mariupol is just destroyed. It's barely a building standing in Mariupol now. It's shocking. And they got the Archbishop of Canterbury condemns Britain's Rwanda asylum plan, which we mentioned earlier. So the church is getting involved now. But they should keep their nose out. They should. It's none of their business. So yeah, Archbishop of Canterbury has condemned a British plan to send tens of thousands of asylum seekers to the East African country of Rwanda, saying that the policy did not stand the judgment of God. Now, delivering a sermon on Easter Sunday at Canterbury Cathedral, Justin Welby, he does speak out quite a bit, Justin Welby, doesn't he? And said that the strategy announced last week by British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, Boris Johnson, the serious ethical questions. And anyone who arrived in Britain illegally since January the 1st could be relocated to Rwanda under the deal. Now, Johnson's government said it would help to break people's smuggling networks. Well, we know about this. I think it probably will, but it's still inhumane. And stem the flow of migrants across the channel. You just don't want any migrants coming in, do you? You don't even want the Ukrainians. But it drew immediate and heavy criticism from politicians, charities, and the church, it seems. So, so Mr. Welby's not very happy. It's just horrid. Absolutely horrid. How do you come up with these things? You know, we had wave machines, jet skis, Rwanda. You know, it's deals with France that didn't work out. And you got was it Handy Wank? He's what's his name again? Oh, crikey, what's his name? That little Weasley geezer. He's probably a friend of one of his friend of.
I've got a plan so cunning you could put a tail on it.
Not him. Maybe him.
From farm to fork, or we could all starve.
Really? So, on here. So, Russia demands surrender Mariupol, Ukraine and Russia. To know. Shelling kills 5 people and injures 13 in Kharkiv. It's all about bombings. So the French far left gives no voting, so that'd be Mélenchon, wouldn't it? Jean-Luc Mélenchon. No voting instructions after internal consultations. Okay, so it's a bit odd. Far left candidate. Well, you're not. If you're far left, you're not going to vote Marine Le Pen, are you? I wouldn't have thought. Then again, you know what they say: if you go far enough to the right, you end up on the left. Okay, no votes for French president. Short runoff after his internal consultation showed most people would abstain or vote blank on April the 24th, adding to uncertainty over the outcome. Oh my God! So it appears that a lot of people are not happy with Macron. A lot of people are not happy with Marine Le Pen. All Mélenchon and are likely to abstain. Well, that's going to make the polls sort of up in the air, doesn't it? So it's all gone a bit pot. See what you're saying. Oh, Tom Nelson, hello, buddy. Don't come to the UK or you'll be smuggled to Africa. Only if you're illegal. You need to come through one of those non-existent legal routes. It's all to do with, yeah.
Coming over here, taking our jobs and our women.
What's going on here? Everything's distorted. Darren Grimes, that's it. Handy what's it, that's it. Yeah. Cheers, Daddy Barzy. Yeah, Darren Grimes. Horrid little man. Ukraine redesigned those missiles to fly at 1 foot above the sea, and it was calm day on a flat Black Sea. You're talking about the Moscow, the ship that goes at the bottom of the Black Sea now. The Russian ship didn't pick them up because they're too low, I suppose. Pow! They didn't go down straight away, did they? Obviously, there must have been a hole in it. Oh, we've got the female curtains, Taylor. There you go.
And from farm to fork, or we could all starve.
He's an automatron. He's got a bit of automatron. There's a big key in his back. You've got to wind him up. Humpty Dumpty on the TV again. He was. That was him. Jeff the Potato Head. Jeff the Potato Protocol. What? The Ukraine redesigned those missiles to fly. Yep, we got that one. So I didn't realise they did that. So they redesigned those missiles so they could fly about a foot above the water. And it was a calm day. So the flat sea. And they didn't see them. But look at how. That was pretty ingenious. It was a bit like Pearl Harbor, didn't they? They redesigned the missiles so they could go through the shallow waters, was it, or something like that? Or, yeah. And that's the point. They call these refugees illegal, and they are doing the only route available, and they're not illegal unless processed and deemed to be illegal. Yeah, it's like you're guilty before you're proven innocent, isn't it? Oh, I've got a dog over there. Wally? Bear stole it. Okay, Wally didn't move. I wouldn't vacation in the UK now, even I had enough money to. Well, I don't go back to the UK. I went back a few weeks ago, but that was about 5 years. I had been before then, but I need to see the kids. So with COVID and what have you, so I did, but otherwise I wouldn't bother. Hello again, English Viking. I hope you're well, buddy. Oh, there you go. Try that. Jeff, my favourite YouTube idiot. Leave poor Jeff alone. I have to admit, I do actually like watching Jeff. It's just there's something about him. I said this last week, didn't I? He's blows the dog whistle. Yeah, the thing about Jeff Taylor is there's something about him. Transfixed. Don't know why. I just Sparkfly, hello there. It was not a flat air sea that day. Oh, I see. Quite stormy and a 2-metre wave height. The UA exploited the weakness of the Slava class old surveillance radar. It's an old ship, wasn't it? About 30, 40 years old, that ship, wasn't it? It's quite ancient. Radar system. So, does anyone know where it got hit then? Was there a hole somewhere below the waterline? Otherwise, why else would it sink? There's got to be a hole somewhere, isn't there? Oh, just bob about and just be stationary. This is something I can't understand. Patel does not know the difference between migrants, emigrants, or refugees. And she doesn't even ask them. She just dumps them in Africa. That's what she's planning to do now. Although I think we're getting more than what they can cope with. The crazy thing is, we're getting more. The UK is getting more people across that channel post Brexit than they were getting beef. You know, while we're members of the European Union. So it's just, yeah, it's nuts. Jeff Taylor, I could not possibly say this, but I will anyway. Yes, that's his line. It was very capable, just not well maintained enough. Well, that's like a lot of these tanks and that, and crikey, the state of some of them tanks. You know, you look on the outside, they're all like, you know, they're like tanks, but you look inside, the seats are all ripped out together, duct tape and all sort of stuff. Just put new seats. People got to sit in these flipping things for God knows how long. That is cannon fodder, isn't it? Well, tank fodder. And Chris Fisher, Allshorts. It's his stupidity, it is his transfixing, and his belief that what he's saying, with even thinking about what it is, he's saying he's per class. Yeah. The thing is, he had a topic before when it was Brexit, because they used the they said, well, we don't know, do we? Nobody knows what the outcome of Brexit's going to be. So he used that as an excuse to say whatever he liked. But it's just he had a topic, but now it's almost like he's trying to defend himself or come up with new stuff. At the moment, he's doing bits about Ukraine and that, but he's got quite a following. But he was complaining about 3 weeks ago. He put a post up that said he was complaining that the views had gone down. Well, don't I know it? So I'm not arguing that one. Crikey, my channel's dead. Everybody is dead. And was bristling with so many weapons, and anyone hit was gonna hit. I always say, so wherever it got hit, it's gonna hit the ammo. So what you're saying, that the actual explosion could have been on the inside, instigated by the missile. Is that what you're saying? I'm just wondering if there's a hole in the hull somewhere, because obviously in the end of the day it's sunk. Okay, Spartafly. Allshorts. A core weakness of the Slava class is the side-mounted and unarmoured launch tubes for cruise missiles. Yeah, those down the side of each side. That seems to be a likely spot, and would also explain why the captain died. I didn't even realise the captain died, to be honest. Zona! Hello, Zona! I hope you're well, buddy. Oh, I'm glad you joined us. It's unclear whether the Russian ship was hit, but in order to cause a fire, it was an ammo depot or a fuel depot, probably just above the waterline. Oh, okay. Bodger Jobbison says, Huge chunks of the Russian military budget went into high-ranking generals' bank accounts, yes, and into certain oligarchs' sisters' bank accounts, who happen to be a gynecologist. And like I said last week, what does a puppy dog and a gynecologist got in common? They both got wet noses. Oh dear. Oh dear. They give up your day job. The Moskva was refitted, but only in a limited fashion, and it was not even upgraded to a S400 standard. But they talk about it like it's a flagship. Ukraine had on loan an Israeli satellite to direct it to exactly the right point in the Russian ship, right into the storage magazine. Am I getting out? It had to be called, yeah. It already popped its top. It must have really popped its top. Crikey, yeah. Also, that was satellite guided as well, was it? So not laser. Someone there with a gun pointing a laser at it. How come the channel stalled? I don't know. It's been going on for some while, and I hadn't actually made any changes or anything at that point. I hadn't been doing anything different, and it's really plummeted. I mean, really plummeted. If I told you my subscribers, for instance, in its heyday, it was getting around 800 to 1,000 subscribers a month, and I checked this morning. Oh my god, I almost cried. 30 subscribers. The thing is, if you don't get views, you don't get subscribers. It's plain and simple. They come hand in hand, and the same goes with like super chats and stuff like that. But also, other stuff like the merchandising or Patreon, or if you don't get the views, you don't get any support, and obviously you don't get the views, you don't get any advertising revenue either. Yeah, the little advert with Nigel Farage at the beginning of my videos. It's really I'm getting very close to the point now, saying why am I doing it? To be honest, it's getting a bit like that. So, but you'll see. I will carry on for the time being. Just hopefully it turns around. But the point is, we do rely on it quite a lot, and I have to earn money from somewhere. And although it was it's this kind of just happened in a way, and it evolved and it started providing a little bit of it, not a lot, don't get me wrong, very little, a little bit of income, so I keep the head above water. And to be fair, some people donations and stuff I get, I've been getting, obviously Patreon and that as well, I've been so kind. But no, as far as the channel, I can't actually see it pulling itself out of it, to be honest. I'll give you some ideas. I can't really show you, can I? Let's have that. It really depresses me though. It makes me, it really upsets me because I've been working so hard at it, and when you see it, I just noticed I just lost those subscribers. I've lost 4 since I've been on. So if I go into the analytics, revenue's halved in a month, and yes, subscribers 35 in the last 28 days. If I go back to I can't show because it's got personal information on there as well. So let's scroll back here. Yeah, if I go back to, say, for instance, on the 30th of September, I got 26,850 views, and then it sort of goes down to about 15 to 20,000 views on average. So I've said about 15,000 views a day average. Remember, it's supposed to be growing. And then it plummeted in November last year after I come back from Ginger Island. It started to plummet down to 4,000 views. Actually, one day here I got 490 views in one day. That, when you consider I've got over 1,500 videos on this channel, a lot of videos. You'd think they'd bring a little bit in, wouldn't you, food-wise? And then it started to recover a little bit in February, and then literally like something turned the switch, like they turned literally, on the 19th of February, and then plummeted down to from 22,000 views, averaging out around 20,000 views in February, averaging, and then it plummeted down to an average of around 5,000 views. And this last week, it's, oh my god, it's chronic. And the last week, it is 4,000 views in the whole week. Now I'm looking down to, it's not day, sorry, in a day, 4,350 on Sunday the 10th. I had a little bit of a peak on Wednesday the 13th, that was 8,000 views. And on the 16th, yesterday, I had 867 views on the whole channel. Needless to say, it's, you know, and on, yeah, it's a bit soul destroying, if I'm absolutely honest about it. But hey, oh, c'est la vie. These things are sent to try us. Where are we? Scroll down. Oh, show that. Spotify, 20 years ago, you could buy a Polish car and call it, called the FSO. Oh, crikey, the FSO. Got a Wartburg, that's what you want. The UKNI website reported on Moscow's movements, and they followed a pattern. So Ukrainians waited for it to sail into range and avoided the rest of the fleet, who were also following predictable movement. Israel certainly wouldn't get involved in military action against Russia. That'd be very dangerous. English Viking says, I've subscribed to many channels, but now I have to hunt out new content from them, as it doesn't automatically come up now. No, one of the problems if with notifications, you only get 3 notifications in every 24 hours. That's all YouTube will give you. But the problem is, if a notification doesn't go out, you don't get that initial boost, which can affect the overall amount of views that video will get. So and you just don't get that. You don't get that step up. COA forces and circle. Okay. A not very ugly tin box that broke if the wind was more than... Talking about war, it's talking about war. This is my little grandfather's notebook. Now, he didn't fill it with stuff, and it's really hard to read because it's tiny and with pencil, as you can see. So what I'm doing is I might scan that in, or take photographs of it, and see if I can make it more legible. The ep taken on September the 1st, 1944. Like a little diary. Notes of importance. My grandfather, he went into Belsen camp. He wasn't in, mate. He was, at the end of the war, he was one of the people who went into Belsen to liberate it. Well, not liberate it, but to help out. Well, they went into Belsen camp. So I find it really difficult to read at the moment, so also it's very fragile, so you can see pages are falling out. Simple binding, it's like staples, a staple binding. Yeah, I can't read that like that. You've got lovely handwriting. Anyway, so many people are doing it, but yes, algorithms are a bit mixed up now, and so many Ukraine clickbaits. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I know. It's just that it's... sometimes I feel a little bit despondent about it, and that then reflects in the videos themselves. and then they don't. It's like catch-22. Then they don't do so well because I haven't done such a good job. I'll hold my hands up. So yeah, it amazes me that the Ukrainians had intercept Russian communications to confirm Moscow hit, and report to the world news and issue a commemorative postage stamp. Something like rough the faces in it. What's the dog here? Sebastian, what are you doing, boy? Do you want a bear? Sebastian? What's this? Oh. 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 Oh, okay. You'll get fat, you will. You'll be like me. What? Stop touching it. It's bad for the graphite. Paragraph. Did a video in my local village war memorial last night at 2 a.m. in the morning. Crikey. I was impressed myself how it turned out. All done in one take. Even... Have you got... Oh, that's pretty cool. Even haunted myself. Oh. I need to check your channel, don't I? I've got to write this down. Let's just grab that. D. There you go. I now have it. Kept recommending religious videos and strange music videos. I did not look for them or search it. That's odd, Joe. Yeah, just I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Do you know what I mean? I know I've mentioned this before, but there's a problem with trending type content or any news-related content. It has a shelf life. Hello, Gingers and Drafts. It's summertime here for my RTB. Oh. Mr. Stillway, yes, yeah, maybe that is. Oh, really? Oh, cheers, no, Natty. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the missus away at the moment. I actually quite like it. I quite like the piece. It lets me get on with stuff. I've got so much stuff I'm trying to get done. Because I'm trying to do other things as well as.
You must feel the force around you.
Is it me? Have I frozen? Why have I frozen? I'm here. Don't worry. It's just I need to reset the camera. Deactivate. Activate. Okay, we're back. Oh, what is she getting for supper? Hey, Paul Taylor. Hey, buddy. I hope you're well. Yeah, I froze. That's my camera. That was. I've got a really nice camera. Apart from, for the live stream, it's a Elgato face cam, which is a really good thing. But the only problem is it has some connectivity issues. And although it's been fine all evening, sometimes it can freeze on you, which can be quite annoying. And that's probably down to my computer as well. But it's fine now. I just have to reset it. Yeah. I was a frozen Marcus. I was like Jeff Taylor was. No. A talking statue, that was me. I should be right now, though. I have autoplay turned off. After every video I watched, it takes me to an American Congress videos, really? Show that, there you go. Give it a few seconds. Back, techie, modern, flaky. It's a man. Okay. That reminds me, I'll take my meds. Okay. Oh, beef stew with her dry food. Yeah, what did I do with dogs? They had turkey. Yeah, turkey. Turkey, rice, and some croquettes, biscuits, like dog biscuits as well. And they keep pestering me for treats. I solved all the functions of autoplay and recommend things off and not recommended channels on others. Yeah, quite annoying, can't it? So what do you think I need to do then to try and revive this channel? If I'm going to give it a sort of try and give it a boost. I know it takes time, but I can't be editing loads of videos because obviously it takes so much time. Because I know my videos when I was doing the walk ones were quite popular. They weren't always though, but with the dogs and stuff like that. But I had to edit those because you walk and your camera's doing this all the while. You know what I mean? You're trying to talk and stuff. So it doesn't always work out. Well, I probably work for a live though. I could probably do it with a live. So what do I need to do? How can I revive this channel? And don't say get some saucy ladies. That's misogynistic. It's not popular these days. No. That's a different channel. The computer says no. Is that a request?
Nah.
Oh, Bodgy Jobison. No, Ted Cruz. Oh my Gideon. No, don't do it. You see, senator for Texas, isn't he? Yeah. He's a nutter. Scroll down, sorry. There you go. Wear a mankini? Will that help, do you think? I don't think so. I'll be popped out all over the place. I was going to order a mankini actually before I went to Ginger Island. Me and Graham. But he's a bit prudish. Very prudish, in fact. If you can just end the war in Ukraine, that will help. Yep, that would. And happen anytime soon. Get Anne Widdecombe on your channel. Well, I have done several videos, you might already know, with Anne Widdecombe. In fact, I've done some a little bit risque ones, actually. With cucumbers. Did quite well, that video, though. Now, my earlier videos, I got one on here, it's done, for me, it's done really well. And, I'll see if I can find it. La, da, da. But I'm sure you understand if you son 65,000, and that's British expats, I mean immigrants video, and that did well, 65,000 views, and actually analytics on that. It's got me 625 subscribers, that one video. And that one's actually still growing, and I don't understand why. Not very quickly. It's only doing like that 20 views every 48 hours. It's not a lot. But it goes in fits and farts. It had a rapid growth at the beginning where it got 23,000 views, and then slow growth. And then about 3 months later, then got another boost of another 15,000 views. Don't know why, just obviously became popular for some reason. And I'll put a link in for it too. But it's a totally, it's in the little window boxy thing. That's how I used to do most of my videos then, and it was a bit offensive, I suppose, as well. But that did really well. But it's a Spanish-related one, and but the things there's only a certain amount of topics you can find of that sort of stuff, and obviously just regurgitating the same stuff all the time. Let's have a look at that. I'll tell you what, I'll show you. If it actually starts up. There's no sound, but for fuck's sake, I can't. That's embarrassing. Dare I? Oh god, shall I? Oh yeah. When was this? When did this? Crikey, that is so embarrassing. When did I upload that one? How old's that now? Some of the. It's got, I've got the same hat on. Oh, that was published 3rd of May 2021. So it's about a year oldish. I'll have to put a link at this more running Brits. Maybe that's what I've got to do. But this is actually edited. It's edited video, but not heavily edited, just a little bit. This woman here, she was said she's living in Spain, but she's going to vote Brexit. So yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason, it's done well for me, for my channel anyway. But that's the only one it has. But even so, it's not earned on views. It hasn't earned a lot on views at all. If it was that earned, one video had earned something like that 102. Oh, come back. 102 euros. That video's earned. Back. I've got everything's going to come back here. There you go. All minimised for some reason. So it's a bit nutty, isn't it? But it's yeah. There you go on there. Where is the other one gone? Oh my god! I'm all falling apart here. Oh. Live stream. There you go. Oh dear. I'll keep it running, shall I? Hang in there, Daily Blase. Yeah, I get it, buddy, but I checked your channel the other day. You're doing really well, actually. You're growing fast. You've almost caught up with me with your subscribers. You do feel like plowing the furrow. You do. But I've been suffering quite a bit with this. It's just up and down, up and down. It's an emotional nightmare, it really is. It's just demoralising. So if anyone thinks you're going to sort of be able to make a living out of this, the likes obviously Max and people like that obviously do, because, you know, he was there from the forefront regarding Brexit and stuff. And then they've got Phil Morehouse. Phil Morehouse is earning a lot. Yeah, different bias. Oh. When Anne Widdecombe does her thing, close her eyes for seconds and talks at the same time, sends the creeps up me. Oh, there. Maybe I can find that video I was talking about. I don't know if I should or not. Maybe I will. I'll find it. So, okay. Who was that with now? Oh god, that was Anne Widdecombe, wasn't it? I just want to find it. I think I found it. Oh no. Let me just find the bit for you. It's a bit rude. Sort of rude. It's only me in the garden, but it's an edited video. Oh god, yeah, that's it. Okay, we'll do that one. I'll put this over half. Come back. Okay, let's put that. Hopefully it doesn't affect my internet. Come on, it's gone a bit loopy. Doesn't want me to move it. Let's get rid of that one. Alright, now let's try it. It might be better now. Come back. Bear with me. It's not going to be very good picture. Where is it? There we go. That's obviously eating my internet. A bit like further along. Oh, where we go. Sorry. Well, that video. Well, that was 2nd of September last year that I did that video, and that's on 16,000 views. It's not very good, but. Drag that there. It's back into live streaming. This is shut up on delay. Oh, Paul Taylor, hey buddy. There should be enough for a litre. For a litre unleaded. Oh, cheers, Paul Taylor. Thank you. Oh dear. Should I do that again? There you go. Let's just replay that. You know you want to. It's after me. I need to go. Oh, do you think? Cheers, Permy Bird. Hope you're well. Ginger Ross, I watch, and I like every single. Oh, yeah. Cheers, Gingers. Yeah, thank you. There it goes. What I used to do, I used to put these videos on early in the morning to put on the breakfast. Oh. Where's the soap? Yes, it does. It's sunny here today in Scunny, but says Phil in different bars on the North Sea coast. Yeah, he's yeah. Any different bars? Any somewhere near Sunderland way? He's on the East Coast, isn't he? My name's Phil, and I like talking about politics. He says every single time. Yeah, he can't light himself. Now, don't be wrong, my lighting's not great. It's just got two little tiny little ring lights either side, but Phil looks like he's all the. I think some of it's down to the green screen though, because he's using chroma key on the software that he's using, and oh my god, oh crikey, let's get rid of that. So yeah, chroma key, what basically it does, it removes all green. And because we've got a certain amount of green in our flesh and our eyes, and you know, it can take colour at you. He does it, but it can't get away. Phil's so well read on these topics. He's got a way of analytically putting stuff together. He's brilliant like that. It's just, even though he's got that new studio, it's not sharp. The image quality is really poor. And he looks like John Major, yeah, in spit and image. The viewers, we need to drop a comment in the regular comments after the stream to feed out. Yeah, that'd be really helpful, Permy Bird. Yeah, if you could also anything like, you know, oh, what's like that helps as well. You know, I'll boop the old like button. That helps the channel, but you know, I don't have a lot of hope in it at the moment. To be honest, it's not really doing very well at all. Really badly. It's just like I've had peaks for about a week, and then it just drops again, and then you get another little peak, and then it's at the moment I just dropping like flies. The subscribers are as well. The worst thing is probably the EU Coke. It's an EU cucumber. Probably, yeah. It's not got picked in the UK. Definitely not. Too far from Grimsby. Oh, okay. It's grim. EU cucumbers are popular amongst UK tourists in the summer. Oh. Peas are grey. Oh God, yes, that's spitting image. Oh God, you got a memory, Chris. I'm not keen on spitting image now, but apart from the scene when Donald Trump was in bed,
Like you'll go person, woman, man, camera, TV.
and he's tweeting on his phone with his anus. Like, this thing comes out a bit like a duck's penis. It comes out, you know. Has anyone seen a duck's penis? It's like a curly vacuum cleaner hose. It's a bizarre thing. Apparently they drop off and they regrow. A bit like the lizard's tail. I might be wrong, but that's what I heard. Oh. Pass the peace, Norma. Pass the peace. What have I started? Oh. Oh, cheers, Joe. Phil's videos are good and yeah, they are good and ordered. The thing about Phil is I don't watch him. I find it actually painful to watch him, but I just listen because it's really Phil's videos aren't really a video, are they? They're more of a podcast. You just need to listen to them. It's not what you can see. He'd be better off doing what Maxwell Spare does, really, in some ways, and just have his little images coming up. Because I don't know, and maybe occasionally do ones where you see him. I'm not being mean, I think I am really, aren't I? Hey, Sesame, what do we call the international community? Oh, I don't know, what do we call the international community? This is a joke. Yeah, corkscrew shape, they are. Yeah, we're talking about ducks. What's it? Yeah. Satire doesn't work when reality is more unbelievable. Yes, that's a valid point, Paul. That's the other thing I think I've hurt the channel a little bit as well. When I've touched on Ukraine, I think that's hurt the channel. I don't think a lot of my viewers, a lot of my subscribers want anything to do with Ukraine. To be honest, I'm not well placed to talk about that, to be honest. I'm not well versed in it either. What is the real international community? Countries outside bully boys. Oh. Illegal. The Tories. Chris Murphy. And the leaves are brown. My friend Shanna and Carly. Daughter in if John and Mitchie and Mamas and Papas. Oh, I love Mamas and Papas. She dies. Jesus, Fitz. Okay, I'm tripping now, I think. I've got Mamas and Papas vinyl. No, you're right, Paul Taylor. It's quite, yeah. I wouldn't say I do satire. I just play about with what's going on, really. A lot of people do it a lot better than I do. Yeah, so where's the soap? Ah! Well, I'm going to call it a night in a moment because quite often I go on to a long, and it's 2.5 hours at the moment, so I'll give it a little bit longer and then we'll call it. But yeah, so do you think I should reformat things? I know ideally I need to make sure the videos go on at a certain time. It's quite hard with news-related content. So you're quite eager to get them up because the moment's lost. And there's a thing I didn't finish what I was saying about trending and evergreen type content. Now, as you know, I've got a few other channels actually, and I generally do evergreen content on them. And although they don't get a lot of views straight away, they do gradually grow with the algorithm. Whereas this channel, if you don't make the video doesn't get anywhere in the first day, it's pretty much dead. You know, it just flatlines and just maybe a few little trickle views. And the problem with that obviously is there's no future in it, and that's demoralising in itself. So it's only as good as the effort you put into it. So if you put a lot of effort into it and getting no response, and at the end of the day you need views, you have to chase the views. If you don't chase the views, well then the channel, who are you talking to? Who are you sharing with? Are you making an impression on people's lives? Are you helping anybody, in fact? Right? You know what I mean? If no one's watching, nothing's going to happen, is it? And it's the thing. I was doing better last April than I'm doing now on the channel. That's the crazy thing. Normally things are supposed to grow, but this isn't. Not at all. In fact, it's dying. You pitched off the 20s, and now you're woke. Those damn righties can go choke. Commentary. Hello, Tom Nelson. Commentary. What commentary? Do I need commentary? Oh, you're talking about, like, for instance, if you did like Newsnight or something like that. Is what you're talking, Tom Nelson? Sort of like discussing something like Newsnight. That could work. The problem is, someone at Glasgow, Kiss was suggesting to me a while back, was literally about Newsnight, and then do a live show during Newsnight, which could work out quite well. But I wouldn't do it like Graham, just constantly swearing at people. Graham Who's. But no, it's just Mamakas. Chris Murphy, great voice, Mamakas. Shayna Baldwin Phillips on YouTube, very funny lady. Michelle, her mum, and mamas and papas. Left now, sorry. Instead of news, comment on how things develop. How things develop. Well, what I was thinking was to do some evergreen content, not necessarily about what has actually happened that day, but maybe reasons why things happen, or like before I've done videos about cognitive dissonance and stuff like that. One of the problems is the Jeremy Goff, hope well, buddy. The problem when your channel gets categorized, whether you put it in the default information for the channel or not, it will get categorized by the algorithm, and they'll put it in brackets. So they'll put it in between goalposts, effectively. Like, for instance, your news content, so that means, well, it's here and now. It's not necessarily future-proof. So, you must have to ride the wave, and things will get better, I'm sure. I hope so, but it is rather demoralising at the moment, I must say. I also think, yeah, cheers, buddy. I know you do. I know. You comment a lot, Joe. Actually, you do comment a hell of a lot, and I do really appreciate it. And I do read your comments, so you probably ought to know. But I can't. What I generally try and do, I try to, at the very least, like them, so you know that I've seen them. But sometimes, even when I've seen them, I can't always do that. It's just sometimes you get so many comments and you can't keep up with it. There you go. Who Zebediah Thomas says, my task since 2016 is to re-educate Brits to show them how much a bunch of twats that they are. 5% new voters now. I caught them. Oh dear, we didn't all put the cross in the wrong box. I hope we didn't anyway. Hey, cheers, Casper. If life is doing things that you like doing, if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. If you want to keep going, you have my voice. Cheers, Britness. Yeah, no, I get you. No, because I want to do it. I won't be doing it now, because this is not recent. This has been going on for some while, for months actually. And I'll keep banging my head against the thinking wall with it, and I don't know what am I going to do. So it's not just how I've been doing my videos recently. It's just, this is months. It's trials and tribulations. If I see any peaks in the views, it's like it's trending down. So it's not because I don't want to do it. It's because I do want to do it. I want to carry on with it, and I probably will carry on with it. But it is demoralising, because obviously, so you know what's happening, how people behave on your videos. You know, for instance, you watch the video, rewatch your own video, and see where people drop off on the video, and stuff like that. So you can understand and analyse what you're doing wrong. So how do you draw people in to watch the whole video? Because that's quite important. Are you getting a high percentage of the video viewed? Even if you go off make up a coffee or something. But all these things affect the algorithm and affect whether or not you get suggested. And most of your views come from suggested videos, generally on especially trending content on YouTube. So it's not necessarily from notifications, but notifications give you that initial boost. to get you suggested. So it's difficult. And the thing about evergreen content, it's suggested, but also it's searchable content, not just now, but in the future. Life is doing things that you're not doing. Yeah, I've done that. Cheers, buddy. My task since 2016 is re-educate Brits. Oh my, yeah, that was quite funny, Ginger, because I was actually sitting on the toilet when I videoed that. That's poo with a voo it was, I'll tell you. Oh, there's a hoople on my window. Okay. Oh, a modern day Percy Edwards. Yeah, I've been taking the blooming hoopos though. They're flipping well attacking, trying to stick their head in one of the other bird boxes. So I reckon they're after the eggs. No, power systems operations PSO. Well, Le Pen shouldn't be leading the country. Absolutely disgusting. Yes, she is absolutely disgusting. So yeah. I refuse to give in. The Brexiters have been trying to get us out of the EU since we got in. Plenty of time to get our own back. Yep. But I understand. I understand, brother. You keep your head up and we'll get you. Cheers. Up there, we won't. Oh, cheers, Britnats. Yeah, no, it's just. I'll keep plodding on, obviously, but it's just. I don't know what to do for the best, and I don't know if I need to try and sort of like reinvent the channel somehow. I don't know how. Maybe less videos and more higher quality, maybe. Because you got oh, I've got his name now. Oh, my head's gone mush. Anyway, there's another YouTuber, and he hasn't been going very long, and although he has a strong Twitter following. And he's grown ridiculously quickly, and all it is him just sitting in front of a piece of paper and talking, chatting, and he's good. Don't get me wrong, he's really, really cool. I watch him. He's a lovely guy. I can't remember his flipping name. Oh, for God's sake! God, my head has gone to mush. That's what happens when you drink alcohol. Alright, let's have a look at where he'd probably come up in my feed on my Twitter. He usually does. I've just seen a picture of Nadine Dorries and Jacob Rees-Mogg singing together. Oh dear. Let's share that with you. Yeah, there you go. Oh God. And the ghoul and the gimp, says Duke Vengeance. Michael Lambert, that's it. I'm just sprung on my head. Michael Lambert, he's another YouTube guy, and he's doing really well. Oh look, that's respect. Dear. So yeah, he's getting a tremendous amount of views on his videos, and quite long as well, over 20 minutes most of them. So he's doing very well. And Daily Blase, if he's still here, I was watching this. He's grown since last time I actually went onto his channel. So I use a piece of software that I got. It allows me to see how many views they get, so I can make comparisons. I actually oh, sorry. Simon says 55. No, sorry, Joe and Marios. Simon says 55. I have actually tough about a baking channel, but I lack the kitchen structure. I'll talk about actually. So I don't understand. Are you talking about you want to do a baking channel? My Mrs. Carol, she bakes. She makes fantastic cake. But you lack the kitchen structure. It's actually really hard to do videos in kitchens and they're not sound wise. It's all hard surfaces, isn't it? So sound bounces all over the place. So you really got to have a lapel mic or a radio mic or something like that. It sounds really echoey. Mellow or Boris, what? Oh, or Boris, sorry. Whatever you do, don't go mad like Putin. I won't go mad like Putin. I hope not. I'm a bit crazy as it is. Or Alexander Boris Ethel Johnson, says Chris Murphy. Simon says 55, Jeremios, Marios. I am not a creator. I wouldn't know how to do that. Oh yeah, Earth Trifle. Yeah, that's I actually started that a while ago, Earth Trifle. I hadn't done anything with it, but I started putting videos on there again. So that might, sort of eco-tote stuff. I've also got another mad idea for Earth Trifle where I'm literally just taking my sound recorder and recording like forest sounds or sounds in the wood and the birds and stuff like that, and uploading that sort of stuff. But I'm feeling it. Oh, thank you, Power Systems Operations. Oh, thank you. Gee. Oh, cheers. And it's just trying different things really, just different. So I've got my woodworking channel, which has been going for some while, and that is monetised. So it's got over 1,000 views. I think it's about subscribers. Sorry, it's about 2,500 subscribers on that channel, which is okay. But that'll take time because it's been dormant. Because Allshorts, this channel, has really taken all my energy, and because of that, my other channels have not. Well, they haven't grown very quickly at all because YouTube sees it as inactive. So because you're not uploading anything, they think, well, you're no longer that much of interest, so they don't show so many of your videos. So it's just hopefully I can sort of make them a bit more of a thing, and that's all evergreen stuff, you see. And I do enjoy the woodworking. I enjoy this as well, to be honest. Danny Blase, what do you say? Yeah, I'm still here, my friend. Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, I was just saying. I know you're saying when you said earlier about you feel my pain regarding YouTube and the algorithm. I was just saying that your views have grown considerably and your subscribers have grown. What are you saying recently? Has it been? Do you feel it's a bit hit at the moment, or obviously the war in Ukraine? That day I was picking up. And the war in Ukraine, it was like a switch. It dropped. So, I hope you're okay, buddy. I like your new format as well, by the way. With your little window. Pretty good colours. What's a bit more of you, though, anything? I think you need to be a little bit bigger so your headphones don't look like they're crushed. You look like a Cyberman. That's what you look like when the Cyberman. Don't know. Russia's planning on going to the moon. I know, to make it a part of the Russian Federation. Okay. Are they going to build a tunnel to it? So there must be a few rubles are knocking about. A part of the Russian Federation. I'm sure some people have something to say about that.
Feel the force around you.
Oh, cheers, Lexi. Oh, cheers. Sorry to hear your channel's not doing so well. No, I'm not going to give up yet. I'll just, I hope that'll turn around. When you've been doing stuff for so long, it's quite hard to give up on anyway, especially when you read the news. My God, you're joking. You can't. No, really? I've got to do a video on that. It's pretty much what happens. Putin can't stay there in the moon. I hope the space machine stalls. Duke Venture says, I would like to start a channel. I just need to shake off the crippling. Do you know what, Duke? Do you know what? I was exactly the same. Not so much with that you were making videos, because I knew I was a bit video anyway. But the live stuff, I do suffer a bit of anxiety doing the live stuff. And especially when I go onto Max's channel, although I'll get a bit more confident with that now. I suffer a bit, I suffer with a bit of nerves and that sort of stuff. Probably because I live in a bit of a bubble here. It's just me, my dogs, and the birds pecking on my window at the moment. So yeah, I just Oh, okay, Joe, you take care, buddy. I have to go. An excellent week for you, Allshorts, and all you folks. Yeah, I hope you do, buddy. And you. Boggle Hat Man asked for feedback from viewers who had stopped watching his videos. He took the feedback on board, and I think this channel has grown. Oh, that's interesting. I'll check them out, Alexis. I can look at that, actually, probably. Because I've got my software. Oh, do you look at my software? Oh, saucy. Let me show you. Bowler hat man, we want. Spelt wrongly. I wonder if he did that on purpose or it was by accident. Maybe he just didn't know how to spell it. There he is. I'm going on to his channel. God, my computer's gone slow. I can't not subscribe. I was subscribed. What are you on about? I can join do memberships. Yeah, he's. Oh, I see. Back in March, he dropped quite a bit. I still get more views than him over the 28 days. I'll show you this. That might be a good idea. Let's show you that. Give you an idea what's going on. This is on Bowler Hat Man, so it's quite a good comparison actually. He's got 11.8 thousand subscribers. Oh, we're going in. So he's got 11.8. This software I use does a lot more than just this. It's loads of stuff. You have to subscribe to it, but it's really, really useful. Well, you can see what's happened to me. I'm the blue line. So I plummeted there, plummeted, then it started growing a little bit. Well, not very growing, it's hardly grows at all. Do you know what I mean? It's only, very low views. And then, okay, you see that? See that over here? Can we get down there? I'm down here now. So I showed you about 3,000 views I had yesterday. Tiny, about 4.8. So it's tiny, but you can see they're quite similar at this point. But you see what's happened to my channel. That blue line up top there has just dropped. So I see here, it looks like you've got negative views. How can you have negative views? You have 0. Maybe you had 0 for a couple of days or something there, I don't know. 1,000 views gained. Bowl Hat Man's another one regarding tech, and he needs to get a little bit more polish to his tech. I love his Saturday morning ones when he goes for his walk. And he's a lovely lad. He really is a lovely lad. But I can remember the other day he's the green screen. You can see through him. He's the hole. Oh dear. If you can do green screen, you really got to put some effort into it. Otherwise, it just looks so bad. Oh dear. Oh, yeah, Bull Hat Matt. So Alexa says he asked for some feedback from viewers who stopped watching his videos. He took the feedback, but that's all I need to do. I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a some kind of poll or something. Not smashing down there. So Simon says, on the moon, your boats don't sink. I suppose they don't on the moon, do they? He's just all like, you know, well, you float away. The moon! Putin's heads up as Uranus. Oh dear. I'm watching with material. Okay, so I'll show you what different bias. Give you an idea how many views he gets. Ooh. Fat fingers. Oh my god. Look at the colour of him. Anyway, let's go onto this channel. What? I'm trying to go onto the channel. There you go. What's happened? Something not right there. Let's refresh that. There's some reason it's not. It's probably because the internet or something's gone really slow. Oh, there we go. So I get 148,000, and this month that'll be not even that. That'll be way under. I get more on my woodworking channel, and not on recent videos, on old videos. But this red line here, this is Phil. So if he gets a video that goes viral, it shoots up. And it shoots up. Considering how many subscribers he's got, there's it's not actually massive. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, a lot of people subscribe and not necessarily watching all the videos, I suppose. But same my channel. You know? And then you got. So I'm at 148,000. Right down here. Look, April 17th. Yesterday's. I only got 1,000 views yesterday. That's shockingly bad. That's for 2 videos. So that's shockingly bad. Whereas he got 116,000. But he has got about 132,000 subscribers. He's gaining subscribers really quickly. So he's earning just on views alone. He's earning a good wage. I mean, a really good wage, considerable. I wouldn't be surprised. It's 7 to 8 grand he's earning a month just on views. I shouldn't say so really, but yeah. Then he wants you to be a Patreon. The irony. Oh, hey, power systems. All from Polish proud. It's amazing what Poland's been doing regarding the refugees, isn't it? It really is. It's fantastic. Oh. Putin is dying to strap himself on a nuke with gaffer tape. God, that would be so funny. Naked. Oh, dear. Paul Taylor says, and they don't think they can just still have random unexplained fires. Yes, they do. Even the banner photo looks undead. You're talking about... I take it you're talking about... yeah. I'm sorry, Phil. I do like you, mate, but crikey. That is shockingly bad, really, isn't it? Let's go back on there again. Come back. Yeah, but the stuff that comes out of his mouth is brilliant. There really is. And he's one of the early people doing it, you see. Got on the bandwagon. So, yeah. He was a bandwagon, maybe. He's done 59 videos in the last... I don't know how many I've done. I've done less this month. Well, he does 59 videos. He normally does 2 in a moment a day, but his graphics are terrible. But people are clicking on them, aren't they? So he's doing something right. I certainly ain't. So he makes videos in the morning, every day. Mano says, yeah. Korean Army Max is also a full-time YouTuber now. Well, yeah, he must be earning good money, Max must be, with the amount of views he's getting. He's a nice bloke, Max is, though. Scroll up a bit, Mark. Please. Scroll up as in... that. There you go. Or are you talking about this? Oh, Chris Murphy. Okay, Boris' head is up for Putin's... money hole. Oh. Daily Blase says, when you do the research, write what you want to say, do all the editing, and then work so hard with the thumbnail and the title, and barely gets you any views. I know. God, yes, I understand, Daily Blase. Yes. So he's saying you do all your research when you're doing your videos, you write what you want to say, and then you do the editing, and then work really hard, make the thumbnails. Well, I haven't actually, the last couple of videos I've been making, I haven't actually been doing. I've been working off an article like I used to yet, but when I first started. Oh, was it right, Jeremy? He changed the spelling. Okay. The thing is, it's how much time and effort can you put into these things when you know for well you have to earn some money from somewhere. So where do you put the where do you put your effort? If it's counterproductive, but it's like a spiral. You kind of, yeah. Alexi G says, diversification. Some YouTube creators have joined the platform Nebula. Nebula, I don't even know of it. What is the platform Nebula? Is that another video platform like Twitch or something like that, I suppose? Nebula. YouTube is getting really hard. But it's huge, isn't it? It's like the second biggest search engine. I didn't realise that, so let's have a look at that. This is the bowler hat man. Just change the spelling. I'd have thought it had already been taken. Oh, he has. Yeah, you're right. Has he only just realised? Oh dear. Originally, it's this bowl as in B-O-L-E. Oh. There can I make loads of spelling mistakes. Oh. I'm always in a rush and hurry. Who is Zebediah? Tom says you need to be a YouTube agent, Marcus. 10% cut at least. You know the tech. Yeah, I do enjoy tech. I really do enjoy tech. I shouldn't do because it's a lot of it's wasteful stuff, really. I've actually got another camera coming as well. Just another web type of camera. So it's just Logitech Stream Cam or something. And I got it so I can do the short videos, the little vertical ones, quick and easy. Because you can actually just literally with that cam, you can literally turn it around just like you would do your phone, and it changes the format. From landscape to format really quickly and easily. It's quite cool. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I kind of the thing is when you're doing this, I'm very conscious of bad sound, for instance. That's really a real bugbear. And you think this image here is a webcam image. It's not perfect, but it's cost effective like that. Because you can use a digital camera, but you have to have a special card to actually get it into your computer. And it's expensive, really expensive. Hang on, what's said there? Max is also full-time. Yeah, he is, yeah. He makes videos in the morning, dreaming dancer. Thanks. To be fair, his graph is trending down too. Yeah, I think everyone's. It's a lot of the problems is because what's going on with the war in Ukraine. News content is all heading in one direction, isn't it? So. Dream Dancer scheduled at 6 a.m. and 12 noon. Oh, that's for Phil Morehouse, isn't it? All I have to do is get past the anxiety. I understand that, and Duke Vengeance. No, no. And Zoan says Poland is sending its MiGs to Ukraine on day 2. Ukraine. Oh. So Poland is sending its MiGs to Ukraine, and on day 2, Ukrainian MiGs were shot down, and a transport plane carrying US weapons allegedly. Oh crikey! Ooh. Would that be ground to air, or was that by another MiG? We couldn't see the graph before. What do you mean you couldn't see the graph before? Are you talking about Phil's graph or Bowl Hat Man's graph? Let's go on to Bowl Hat Man first. Oh shit. Come on. So that's Bowl Hat Man's graph. So he's trending down as well, isn't he? As well. So we've both been hit with that. In fact, if you look at that Bowl Hat, apart from hair, at the beginning of that there, well, it actually is quite on similar trajectory. He had a bit of he peaked there on that little video, and now he's trending down as well. So he's very similar to myself. And then Phil Morehouse again. I do apologise if I've got this wrong, in the sense that that's not what you're talking about. Come on, load up. Refresh that. There you go. So he's actually trending down as well, actually, but then he has viral videos. So yeah, he's definitely trended down, because he was getting crazy, man. At least when he was doing 2 videos a day, he was getting at least around 50 to 60,000 views per video in a day. Phil was. So yeah, he has trended down a bit. But if you look over the course of the 30 days, 2.6 million views. Now, I'll be absolutely honest with you. You do the math out for yourself. When I was on about 400,000 views in the 30 days, it would earn me between 900 and 1,000 euros in 30 days. If that gives you an idea. If you could see how many views I've got, on 400,000, divide that into the 2.6 million at 1,000, and work that out for yourself. And he's doing mid-roll ads. I don't do mid-roll ads. So he's earning quite a bit, I'd have thought. I might be wrong, but it looks like done slightly more than I'm earning. Definitely. But he's built it up. He's worked hard at it. Just needs to stop looking like a dead person. Oh, Russell Brand. Oh, do you know what? He does. Stream dancer. I was following Russell Brand until he started getting all a bit like regarding the war in Ukraine and the anti-COVID stuff and all that sort of stuff, anti-vaccine stuff. I just didn't want to listen to him after I heard that. But when this actually, you might find this quite funny. Actually, you just mentioned Russell Brand, Dream Dancer. When I say, let's get back into that one. When I say this, we click like and subscribe, and maybe a little bell icon, because then you get a warm fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video. That's his. That's Russell Brand said that on a couple of videos, and I thought it was cool, so I said it, and it stuck. So that isn't my own. That's Russell Brand's. I come clean. You're sitting on the floor as well when he said it. I don't know why you're sitting on the floor. Zebediah Tom says, Marcus, I know talent and where they can be placed for your coin. And where they can be placed for your coin. Appraisal of Russell Brand. Oh, I agree with Van Man Talks. Appraisal. Okay. Van Man Talks. Where's Van Man Talks? You really should have a business plan and know your market and go for that. Feel bad graphics are less important than the quality. Yeah, it's fair point, Simon says, 55. I do plan everything, actually. It never goes to plan, though. I've got Sebastian, he's just sitting there on the floor right beside me. Lovely little boy, in front of the heater. It's quite hard. It's just like what Daily Blase was saying. It's just like you put all that work into something and it barely scratches the surface, and you think it's a lot of time. Things we have to do as well. I mean, it can't just be about you two. You have to live a life as well, And if you ask Glasgow. He'll tell you. Actually, Jerry Goff probably knows as well. I was working ridiculously late nights, publishing videos at stupid times, and just trying to get the channel. But that's when I was editing videos. The videos, when I used to edit the videos, it's taken me between 4 and 6 hours to make a video, one video, and I was doing 2 to 3 a day. Obviously, some not that edited, but on the whole, it's just constant. It's just so intense. Now, I don't mind doing that if it's, you know, if it's a video that I know has got a feature. But when you're talking about news content, well, it's towards chip paper, isn't it? Poland is sending its MiGs to Ukraine. Oh no, done already. Oh, scroll down, scroll down. What am I going way up there for? Nothing wrong with York's. I love your accent, Daily Blase. You're not. Hang on, what's Daily Blase said? I started my channel to get past the fact that I detested the sound of my voice. Why the hell? You've got a lovely voice. And felt uncomfortable in front of a camera. It's been the best decision I've made. I feel more comfortable. It does build your confidence, buddy. It's like, I was like you, and I was talking to you guys now, and I was finding it really hard before. But he's, yeah, it's just one of the things you have to get over, isn't it? You just got to do it. It's like anything. It's like you get these YouTube gurus, so you just got to press record. You just got to do it. Don't procrastinate. You just have to get on with it. Calm down now about Phil. Don't let the Tories divide and conquer us. As a suits him there. Jeremy Goff got a note wrong with York's accent. I've said it already. Now, Phil did an interesting live. I think it was on Friday. Yeah, I was meaning to watch that and I didn't. Friday night, but he explained his thinking about changing the schedule to try and increase. Oh, so he's suffering. He's getting less views as well, I imagine. I don't think the schedule's going to make any difference. All it'll do is confuse YouTube. I think a lot of it's just under the wall. I also find that if I do any videos about Ukraine, about the environment, I lose subscribers. They just drop off. I lose more than I gain. So, I dream that's good. Yeah. The Russell Brand fuzzy feeling. Oh, that's interesting. I might have to watch his replay on that Dream Dancer. Thank you for that. A different bias is the best channel to watch and understand most issues. He is, yeah, by far. He's the only thing I would disagree with is about the watching bit. I just listen. I can't watch. I'm sorry. I'm one of them people. If I see a zit on somebody's face, I get this urge. I want to squeeze it. It's a bit like that scene in Austin Powers. Yeah? He's got the stick. Moldy, 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 moldy. Moldy. Yeah, I'm a bit like that. I can't help it. And it's... Yeah, I just get... I get critical of things like that because I want to kind of improve myself as well. Do you know what I mean? I think you kind of learn your own faults. Especially when you're watching other people's faults as well. Crikey, I'm like that. Oh my God. I did that. But his content is... I'm not Power Systems Operations PSO. Oh. I'm not disagreeing with you. His content is excellent, and he's got that mind. That I think he's a teacher, isn't he? You know. Okay, so Chris Fisher said there. Chris, I also watched Phil's live stream. He's releasing 2 videos a day at later times and doing YouTube live streams instead of Patreon. Instead of Patreon, he's getting rid of his Patreon. Really? Or was he? Oh, so I'm not a member on his Patreon. I am on Max's. Is he? Oh, I don't know. Okay, that's interesting. The thing is, if I look at my video schedule, the schematic, the analytics on my videos, my best time to upload a video is around 5 o'clock. In France, it's about 4 o'clock UK time. And that is usually the most effective time. My daytime, when I put on during the day, they don't do as well. Not much difference, but they're not as effective. And like I said before, you need that initial boost to get the videos to to push along nicely. So oh, it's funny you mentioned Boston. I made Boston baked beans today with bacon and maple syrup and stuff. Ginger's giraffe. Tomorrow's Boston Marathon, the first since 2019 that has been in person. What are people doing it on running machines or something? Or pelotons or something, I don't know. Oh, Tom Nelson, you go to bed, are you, buddy? Oh, you take care, wouldn't you? Nice to have you here, Tom. Be good. I hope you had a nice Easter. I suppose you got to sleep all the chocolate off, didn't you? I'll tell you what does me good though. You're talking about Phil's live streams and stuff. I find for my confidence, and sometimes I wane a little bit, but I find that the live streams really help me to be more. Well, I'm really tired today, to be honest. I'm not very coherent. They help me to be a bit more spontaneous. Because what I find is I do it in my videos. I've got to be really conscious when I'm recording my videos. I don't do ums and ers. And you got to make this mental block in your head. You got to, when you're thinking about something, you do the ums and ers. The most irritating thing to have in a video is the ums and ers. So yeah, but I just want to improve. Do you know what I mean? I really, really want improved, and not just for me, but obviously for those watching. And it's kind of like one of them things that you need to do to, well, it builds your confidence, obviously. And what builds your confidence is when you get good feedback, obviously. But you need negative feedback as well, otherwise you'll never improve. So it's a bit of a catch-22. Sometimes I've had some quite harsh comments actually in the past and recently, but you got a point, but it still hurts. But then again, on the other hand, you sort of need them. So it's so important you need to get negative comments, for whatever else. So it's just important to. Otherwise, you're not going to progress. I'm not progressing anyways. There you go. Hey, Daddy Buzz, I said thank you, sharing me off, but I just sounded so ridiculous and maybe sound like a right dumb cough. No, not at all, Daddy Blase. No, just keep it up, buddy, because you're doing really, really well. And your sound is good, actually. You've got a decent microphone. You're quite bassy, and you have a bassy voice anyway. I think it works really well. So no one likes their own voice. Listen to me, for Christ's sake, and you got something to worry about? Oh, my Gideon. Oh, dear. You're having a laugh, aren't you? I think you probably are. Oh, Daily Blase. If anyone want to check out Daily Blase's channel, he's got a lovely little channel, and it's growing nicely at the moment. I know he says he's been hit hard as well, I think, so he's saying, but I can show you if you like, Daily Blase, if you want to make a comparison. I can obviously know what you've got anyway, so not a lot of point, is there? I like it. So Jimmy, yes, your Yorkshire accent sounds better than mine. Oh, there you go. Let's try that. I didn't say that. You smelly person. Are you talking to me? Oh, that's negative feedback. Okay, I get you. Oh, the sun is going down, and I can feel my house getting colder. Another night near freezing off. That's quite well, probably not quite as cold as yours, but whenever we get the clear nights, we have a really cold, freezing. Yeah. So I've got tomato plants sitting on the windowsill over there. I've got tomato plants sitting on the windowsill in the bedroom. I've got tomato plants sitting on the windowsill in the kitchen. So I daren't put them outside at the moment. I'm anywhere near outside because I had some in the greenhouse and they all been frozen to death. They did. Poor little blighters. Oh, poor little tomato plants. Paul Taylor says to Ginger's Giraffe, you do live in the middle of nowhere. Or the back end of nowhere. Chris Fisher. Oh, nobody can change it. You can only accept it, but it's a common thing. I suppose it's the same with image or body. Yeah, you have what you have. Love it or no, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you just got to live with it. And I don't care now, to be honest. I think you just grow out of the anxiety after a while, and you say, well, what can you really do to me? You can't reach me, can you? Sticks and stones. It doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, my coffee's getting cold. Oh, it's still hot. Oh, Geraldine hasn't been on for a while. I need to speak to Geraldine. Because Geraldine sent me these. Very kind. That's one of the things I had to be honest. Daily Blase, if you are feeling a bit down, I'll tell you one of the things that really boosts you is the community base, because effectively this is a community, isn't it? And it's people's kindness, like for instance, you know, the chats and stuff that we got today and that, and it's just it's kindness. It's nice, you know. They know you're doing something, and you know. YouTube being very helpful at the moment, and it makes a difference. And like Geraldine, she sent us coffee cups. Can I ask you a kiss for some proper carpenter's mechanical pencil? I didn't realise how expensive the things were, and I use it every day. So it's stuff like that, you know. It's like it's something. Janusz sent me my hat. Well, my hats, my Aussie hat I've got hang up over there. My Aussie hat. The one with the beads on, you know, it's just really lovely things to you know, really nice people make the effort, you know. And oh, what for little old me? Oh yeah. So Jeremy Goff. Oh, sorry, thank you, Jeremy Goff. It's just self-critical trait I need to get over. We all do it. I mean, it's like, for instance, if I can get my tech kind of sorted, it's like one of the little issues I can put to one side. Like when we first started today, I had all these issues regarding the internet, and it's totally out of my control. And by what happens, you clear your cache in your router, and then you effectively get a clean connection with the service provider, and so effectively that's what happened. And it's been fine since the internet connection. But it's out of my control. And my God, what do? You either sort of like crawl back and sit under your stone and that and just cry, or you can try to deal with it, and you just have to deal with it. It's just a bit embarrassing. Oh. Yeah, oh, Chris Fisher, you're so right. Oh my goodness, especially when you record yourself, do I sound like that? It doesn't sound like that to me. I'll tell you what I do get a lot of. A lot of people think I put a voice on. I don't put a voice on it, but when I get like passionate about something, or I speed up what I'm talking about, I get really hoarse. And since I've been doing this, my voice has changed. I used to be really squeaky. When people used to phone up for work and what have you, you know, because I was offering my services, not those services, and they think I'm a woman on the phone. I just go along with it. I thought, what the hell? My voice has really changed. It's like it's got raspy. It's like my balls dropped. Oh, scroll down. There we go. Hey, Dave Moore. Phil. Come back. Oh, Phil showed his analytics in the live stream on Saturday, which indicated that 12 lunchtime and 5 in the evening were the start of his peak. Oh, wait, and 12 lunchtime and yes, 5. I find 5 o'clock, which would be 4 o'clock for the UK. But yeah, it's better viewing times. Oh, again, Durago. David is back. Hello, David. And Steve C. Hello, buddy. I hope you're still taking your pictures. Hope you're getting your camera out. Yeah, Steve C was doing experimenting with film again. I used to do a lot of well, I've got a degree in photography, and I used to do a lot of film work. Obviously, I used to develop and print large format, big transparency, CP chromes and whatever. E6 process and all that. And it's, yeah. I used to have a Worcester 5x4 cherry wood it was, and a hood. Like the old-fashioned, but it had Schneider lenses on it. Quite an expensive thing years ago. I used to do a lot of contemporary photography, and oh, yeah, they were the days. I used to photograph the Cambridge balls, not the balls. No, the balls. You know, the gowns and stuff. When I used to work for Coes in Norwich, long time ago. They're the toffs, literally. It's probably my first experience of toffs coming from Norwich. Who's ever died on us? I never minus anyone. You are all part of my rainbow of life. The brown part of it. Sorry. Oh, that's interesting, Dave. Well, cheers for that. But I bet he didn't show his income, though, did he? He's still earning good money, even with his views. He's noticed his views gone down as well. Obviously, he wouldn't be doing it, would he? So that makes sense. That's the war. But some of us have got hit harder than others, I think. But maybe on the percentage of the views, I suppose it's probably harder for him as a percentage of his views. Oh, Ginger Joss says, Paul Taylor, it's quiet and I can see stars at night. Now, I'm a bit of an astronomy man, me. I say that now, but I haven't done it for a long time. Well, I've got a telescope, but I haven't got what I used to have. Oh, have I showed you this before? I wonder if it's still on Google Earth. I've got Google Earth on there, have I? It's just, I used to live in a little place called Salhouse in Norwich. Well, it's actually in the country. And I had Start Earth. Oh, Start Earth. I will get into there. Anyway, I had an observatory. I built a flipping observatory. That was fun. Had a rotating dome. Those of you who already know, basically it's rotating on shop and trolley wheels. I stole a shop and trolley from Roy's of Wroxham. That was 8 wheels I had, 8 wheels. It should be loading, but it's not loading for some reason. But I'll show you that once it's loaded. Yeah, so that basically I built a brick, because I've also got also qualified bricklayer, so I built a brick base which is round. My God, building anything round is a nightmare with bricks. Absolute nightmare. Because as it shrinks, it's trying to pull in. So you constantly keep trying to keep it out. Otherwise you end up with like a slump. Maybe that isn't such a good idea. No, I might stop that. I don't think that's such a good idea. Because I'm streaming and I'm trying to do things that eat a lot of internet. What about Google? Like Google Maps, I'll probably show you on there. You can use it to see my observatory from Google Maps. Great. I'll sign in because I logged out earlier. Oh, I better stop that. No, I've got to stop that. It's affecting the stream. Oh, okay. It's just said YouTube's not receiving enough video. That's because I'm being silly. I should be doing all the stuff on there. That'll be right in a minute. Yeah, so where was I? Chat. Marks, you can have another live stream with Sir Ron Venti. Maybe. I did a collab with him with Max and Sir Ron Venti. But the problem, it might be buffering a little bit at the moment. It should sort itself out. Some of that. But I did a collab, but oh, it's doing alright now. It'll be right in a minute. With Sir Ron Venti, but the problem is that you can't debate something with somebody who's not on any realms of logic, and it basically it was pointless, really. When I come to think about it. because whatever you said, it didn't matter. You always had an answer, and it was so ridiculous. It's just you can't reason with that. So hopefully the stream health will come back up again. Oh, so Benny, God's sake, Max. Fine, rub it in. Why don't you? Oh, what? What did Jesus say? It's quiet. Oh yeah, you see the stars at night. It is lovely, to be honest. I do crave. Sometimes I crave another telescope. I have got a little one, but it's a bit rubbish. I used to have a 12-inch Meade LX200, which is quite a considerable and quite expensive thing at the time. But I sold it. Oh, yeah, excellent connection we got. Oh, so it doesn't pay to try and go onto Google Earth when you're live streaming. It's not a good idea. So yeah, I used to have a very nice telescope anyway in my observatory, and you could see it on Google Earth. It's green. Hello, David Jarigo Marcus. I sent a love poem to Jeremy Corbyn team. Oh no, what? Oh no, he started. What do you think about Piers Corbyn then, Jarigo? Paul Taylor. Scroll down. Lady Blase, thank you about saying my audio's fine. The audio's really good, buddy. It's better than mine. It means a lot because I have tried so hard to get it right. I think the thing is, I have these little, now the bass in these are terrible. Oh, that sounds very strange now. The bass in these are terrible. So they're a bit tinny sounded, to be honest. But for just, making sure that everything is, like, for instance, the sound effects, for instance. I've overcomplicated matters as well by introducing things like,
I think it's rather uplifting.
It complicates matters, so it makes the technical side of things more complicated because all these elements, whether it be the camera, whether it be the Stream Deck, whether it be the APC Mini, which I use for my sound effects, this thing over here, which I can't get in the shot, like that. All these things have to be run on different on channels. So they can conflict with each other. So that can create other issues, like for instance, internal noise. So you make a rod for in back if you try to get over clever. That's kind of what I've done. And when you got people doing videos and they're getting crazy, like for instance, the guys talking about earlier, they're very simple videos. So they're doing really, really well. And then I think, am I doing the right thing? I've overcomplicated things because I just want to be a bit fun. And it doesn't always pan out, does it? No. Rainbows! We all like a good rainbow. Oh, and XEG says, I like your phrase. That is mine, that one is. I own that one. All the numpties put the cross in the wrong box. That they did. I might be over-egging the pudding with that one, though. Might be overdoing it. Daily Blazer, everyone gets a shock when they first hear a recording of their own voice, obviously. And please keep on with your political commentary and the guitar pieces. Yay! It's nice. I like actually when you pick up a guitar. Maybe you can incorporate the guitar in your commentary. No, exactly. Yeah, that's no one likes how they sound when they first hear it. They really don't. But it's quite cool though. It's quite cool when you get over it and that, and you can't. Oh, David Jarago's getting Graham. Well, he needs his Graham fix. Apparently, Graham. I haven't. That's a good point. I normally get. I ain't had no notifications from Graham either. Maybe he's tired. He did that other trip. He did ask me if I wanted to go with him, but he never got in contact again. I was talking to him about it, and then nothing happened. So, never mind. He either wants my help, or he doesn't. So, I'm not going to grovel. Oh, please, let me come along. I think we'll go if I'm needed. It sounds like Duke Ventures just I sound like a knobhead from the West Midlands. Worst part is I am a knobhead from West Midlands. Well, you need to use it. That's one of your attributes. You need to use it to good effect. You'll find lots of other knobheads will subscribe to your channel. And David Drago says, Parker says, nothing wrong with my fantasies with Jeremy Corbyn. If I had it with Priti Patel or Anna Whittaker, I'll understand. Thanks, I'm gay. Oh dear. Well, I am going to probably call it. I did say earlier I'd call it, didn't I? And then 3 hours 35 again. Just chatting, my friends. Hola zona, says David Jarago. Oh dear. Oh, I get your Murabad. I get your point there. You're saying, can I have another live stream with Sir Ron Venti? Oh, I suppose I could do. It's pointless though. There's no logic in it at all. This is what you're arguing about. It's just everything just gets twisted into something, just twisted around something ridiculous. It's pointless. It's like, oh, okay, flogging a dead horse. Cool. Anyway, I am going to call it, and oh, hang on. Sorry. QA Library says, Allshorts, if you haven't done so already, check out Scott Brown Carpentry. Paper. See that stuff? Paper. Made of trees, you know. They chop them down. Scott Brown Carpentry. I will check them out. Any particular reasons? He just got a really good channel. Good ideas. That Bodger Jobison. Beware of the echo chamber, though. Not healthy. That. Do you know what? Who? That is one of the things that. Oh wow! Some super chat. I didn't see that. Ah, come back. You're at the best live, mate. Keep it up. Hey, cheers. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wow. That's brilliant. Thank you. Oh, you're most kind. God, that's made a difference. It really has. Oh, thanks so much, Paul Taylor. Really appreciate it. I forgot what was I saying? That's taking me back. That's yeah, that's really cool. 50 pounds from Paul Taylor. Thank you so much. Oh, so cool. I was going to come off, but I don't know if I will now. Well, what was I saying a minute ago? I thought I was saying now. I was nicely distracted. Gave me a warm, fuzzy feeling inside that it did. Oh. Oh. The big screen. Yeah, so Ron Venti. Nobody can change it, you're going to accept it. Yeah. The sun. Scrolling up. Down. See what you're saying. Scottish guy living in Australia. Oh, Chris, you're in Australia, are you? Oh, night, Casper. You have a good one, buddy. I think if I mind right, what? I have seen a lot of his videos a year or so ago. We're talking about Scott Brown Carpentry. Who mentioned that earlier? Someone said watch Scott Brown Carpentry. Forgot who it was now. I think it's Career Library, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Career Library. If you've not already done so, look up Scott Brown Carpentry. Curious now. There's a lot of really good carpentry channels. Some are a little bit formulaic. Oh, I see. So tips and tricks and stuff like that. How do you hang a door? Yeah, I'll check them out. Cheers for that. I'll subscribe. Done. All. There's some really good carpentry channels out there, actually. There's some quite boring ones as well, though. Some of the ones that have been out there for some while, but on my woodworking channel, Wally Bar, I've been doing sort of trying to do sort of quick tip type things, but also some edited and narrated videos, just for a bit of fun. So, how are we? Wait, who's that? Sunset. I've just seen your comment. Shall I go? But Anne Widdicombe. I like your jingles. Oh yeah, Nick Abbott. I like Nick Abbott. Danny Blase is a fan of Nick Abbott as well. Like your buddy. Yeah, he's quite a cool guy. He's on LBC Radio. I think he's on tonight, isn't he? Or was. Yeah, so I do need to sort out more sound bites. Yeah, I've got. Yeah. You got to remember though. You got to remember to use them.
So, you have accepted the truth.
Priti Patel should be deported herself to Rwanda. That she should. Or was it Uganda? She's an awful woman. She's just a nasty piece of work. Scott Brown. Oh, hang on. All New Zealand, was it? Scott Brown, I say, sorry. I think it might be the Mike Ryan. I've seen a lot of videos a year or so ago. I see. He is a Scottish guy living in Australia. I got you. Sorry, that's my bag. Biden said today that he will not stand for bullies and will give more sanctions on Russia. I don't know if it's enough. Will he sit down for Russia instead? Oh, boom. He does not really. Oh, he does some really good plywood ceilings and claddings. That sounds pretty cool. God, plywood's so expensive now. The US is the biggest bully, says Ginger Giraffes. At the moment, I think it's probably Russia. Dave Blase, right guys, I'm going to bed now. You take care, buddy. Keep it up, my friend. Oh, really? Oh, congratulations to Dave Blase. It is his and his wife's, obviously, because obviously they're together, 21st wedding anniversary today. Crikey. Me and my missus have been together over 33 years now, me and Caroline. So going to spend some quality time with my wife though. Oh, really, you saucy devil, you. You're going to make a video? No, please don't. No, good night, buddy. I have a Matthias Wandel. Panther Router. Oh, have you? That's pretty cool. It says English Viking. Crikey. Well, I haven't seen one of them for a long time. So you made that then? Let's come go back. Where are you? Sorry. Have you watched? He's done loads of stuff that way. He's made various tools out of wood. Like, he made his own bandsaws, all sorts of stuff, hasn't he? And planers, thicknesses, out of wood. I don't think the blades aren't they? I find your lack of faith disturbing. Oh, what? You mean that one?
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
How rude.
Oh! The vicar. Oh, the vicar. Good evening there, buddy. I've just deported myself from doing DIY into my computer room with a reward of IPA and hot dogs. Well, that sounds like a plan. I fancy that now. I haven't got IPA. I've had this. Only one. But I think the one that's all you need is 9%. It's nice though. But it's quite strong. Oh, Mellow. The US is killing more people on a daily basis. But they shoot themselves, aren't they? 33 years. She deserves. You bugger. Paul Taylor reckons that my dear wife deserves a medal. I think Sebastian deserves a little treat. Not a treat. Your biscuit. You ready? Your biscuit. Oh, ow! Your claws are sharp. Oh. It's mine. It's mine. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. You need a breath freshener. Look at him. Look at that. This one over there. You go down there. Oh, that's gone now. Okay. He's a silly Sebastian. Can't believe you're still alive. Do you ever sleep? No. What's the time now? Oh, God, it's 1 o'clock. 1:15 now. I suppose I ought to go really. Crikey, it's still. I'm doing it again, aren't I? Yeah, I suppose I really ought to call it a night, really, don't I? I'd say I've got a really bad habit at the moment. I've been waking up really late. When I don't wake up late, I end up not having enough sleep, and then I then crash about 5 o'clock. And I'm really tired. Oh, I need to sit down for a bit, and maybe have a siesta or something. But it's not really a proper siesta. You just like crash, and the dogs jump all over you. So yeah. So Prima Patel needs to go back swimming. She does. Happy dogs, they are. They're lovely fellas. There's a Wally dog down there on the floor over there, sleeping on a I brought in an old duvet from his lay on. And Pandora, I won't be a bit surprised she is on my bed. Because that's what Pandoras do. Oh, Dick Vengeance, yeah, my man, you got your dog's asleep on your bed. Yeah, that's where they're meant to be. Now my little Wally, who happens to be laying down there at the minute, he's it's the little ginger one, if you remember. He's got this habit where he comes to bed, he'll have a biscuit, or his medication with a sausage, and then he'll go in his bed. Literally about 2 minutes later, once I get into bed, here they go. Oh, God's sake. So he tap the bed, and he jumps on the bed and makes himself a nest at the bottom of my bed, pulls all the covers off my feet, so my feet exposed. There's Wally. He's alright. He's curled up in the ball with all the covers around him like a nest. Bugger. There you go. Oh, Ginger Giraffe's dog is snoring big time. David Drago says, hello, swimming? Pretty Patel deserves to be sent to a worse place. Maybe to the moon. In Putin's spaceship. One of the chickens is cuddled up to the corky, both fast asleep. Like, we used to have chickens that got the fox, unfortunately, although a fox or a pine marten, unfortunately got them. But they used to come in the house and do the thing. I've got some pictures of me somewhere. The chicken jumped on my head, and she's sitting on my head. George's name was. I had a chicken on my head. When we had a little bit of a menagerie going on here. If I ever have a puppy dog, I will call. I'll call Jeremy Corbyn. Yes, David. Oh dear. Is your missus getting time off for good behaviour? Yeah, probably. Actually, I quite like time on my own a little bit, to be honest. But then I get to a point where I do miss them. My socks starts piling up and they need washing. No, joke. Oh. They are. Anyway, I am going to call it it. I'm going to have to call it it. I am going to need to get some sleep. I'm all tangled up here. So, anyway, let's have a bit of music. Maybe not that one. No! No! It's too baroque. Oh dear. That's better. Thank God for that. You know how it goes. Sometimes you have no choice. But hey, it's rather
uplifting.
maybe. But at least they are.
Now, British fish should have better and happier fish for it.
Oh, really? Well, we know what you're doing, old Jake Rees-Mogg. Oh, that's a bit distorted. Oh, it could be worse though. You could have a bit of... yeah, a bit of that maybe. But on the whole, we know...
Welcome to the Brexit. Sorry.
Yeah, so you should be. But if you get to the border and you want to get over, or maybe import-export, you know what's going to happen. The computers will say no. So there you go. Okay, I'll try not to be. Oh dear. So, time to go. I gotta say,